Alright, it's on. So, yep. We don't have to do a recap because there's already a big recap video that was up. A devil dice to whoever tells me what was the last thing we left off on. The last thing.
We'd gotten home. We got the cauldron, and we got a letter about our payments and our new rank within the association.
Alright. You also got a charm of heroism that no one has claimed in the party sheet. But
I feel like that should go to Sheila.
Yo, shit, stuff. I don't know what Charm of Heroism does.
well, I'll give it to you and you'll be able to read it, friend.
For 1 hour, you gain 10 temp hit points. For the same duration, you're under the effects of the Bless spell.
Wait, what?
It's a one-use item that gives you the benefit of a potion of heroism.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's one use. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't keep it. It's just once.
It'd be kind of busted if you could keep it.
No. It's a one-time use, and that was your extra reward for dealing with the problem that was the town of Yulang's Desada Asylum. But yes, I remember last week I said that when we started the game, I would talk about. We would pick up back on the train. Gray woke up and he was going to tell you guys something. You guys asked him what happened in his dream or something to that effect.
What does he remember?
And I believe he recalled, or he stated that he had a dream. To which he tells you, I had a dream. I had a very... It wasn't a scary dream. It was a dream that I don't normally have. Or I've never had this dream before. I remember walking in this weird ichor type substance that the more I walked forward, the more my legs would get sunken in. It was like a swamp type situation. And I remember seeing this weird thing curled up in a ball. He was mumbling something I couldn't quite make out. And whenever I tried to talk with him and ask him where I was, it lashed out at me and I blacked out in my own dream. Then I woke up.
And that's everything you remember?
Yes. Oh, what was that? Whoa.
What the heck?
Was that Chiro?
Yeah, that was sure.
Hi!
Oh.
Yeah?
God damn it. Okay. Sorry, my phone Bluetooth connected to my dad's car speakers.
Oh.
I
Hell
heard
yeah.
like guys, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, why can't they hear me? And yeah, forget this device.
Sick.
You know. Alright. Was there anything said?
Did you not hear what I said?
I heard him talk about his dream and nothing beyond that. No one's reactions or anything.
Yeah, I was. Could I roll insight on him?
Sure.
When he said that, is that all he remembers?
Yeah, Vincent asked him, is that all? And Gray responded, yes.
15.
You seem to believe him.
Okay.
when, once Gray has a bit more like, after a little bit, Elon will ask, like, so Gray, you- ev- ev- everything doing good with you, with your body at least? Like how you feeling?
I'm sore. I'm very, very
Good.
sore.
Well, I had a hell of a growth spurt in one night, so I'd imagine so.
Mm. He looks at himself.
You don't remember anything about how you got there, do you?
He sort of thinks for a moment.
We got a letter from you around a week ago. A little bit more, maybe.
Hmm.
Saying that you would be back and you would be. What were the exact contents of the letter? I forget.
Said like, guys, don't worry. I chose to go here. I'll be back in like a week.
Pretty
He'll be
much.
back with or without the woman.
Okay.
Pretty much.
He, she basically says that. Um,
All right.
no other explanations given.
That does seem familiar. Hmm.
I show him the letter.
Oh, you still have it. Okay.
Yeah.
He gestures for it.
I show him.
He'll put in. He'll hold it and look at
Yeah.
it. That's definitely my handwriting. I don't remember writing it though.
Mm.
It feels familiar though. Maybe I did and I just don't remember.
I'm gonna just roll insight real quick on my boy.
Okay.
Just in case. 20.
You believe him? He seems to be telling the truth.
Alright.
Well,
In any case. Right now, get a lot of rest. We'll see whatever is going on with you as soon as your body can move again. More effectively, at least.
All right. As he plops down, back on the couch bed scenario, and you down a bit. Well, you breathe heavy. Let's hear. But
Glad
yeah,
you're okay, kid. And he like head pats him.
he chuckles and he grabs his head and he's like, oh man, my hair's longer. And he sort of like ruffles his own head. My hair's longer. And then he goes to lay down. Assuming
In my room?
are you gonna let him?
No, not gonna tell him it's my room. If he goes to lay down, I'm gonna let him lay down.
He
Wanted to check.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know where to go, so he would just go back to laying down where he was laying down.
Alright.
It's not that big a deal anyway. We're gonna probably skip through this unless there is other things you guys wanted to do on the train that we couldn't do because of time.
Nothing from me.
Alex, anything?
I already hit him.
All right, Vincent.
One more thing, Gray.
Hmm.
And he'll motion for him to sit up.
All right, he sets up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug him.
Oh,
Valen smiles as she sees this.
he pats you on the back. He pats you on the shoulder. And he's like, "Oh, okay, nice."
And yeah, with that, I'll leave the room.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I'm good.
No.
Zara?
Hmm.
Nothing?
That- uh,
Who left?
No
You
one
good.
left.
Alright. Zora, after all this happens, Sheila sort of called a group to her, and she just sort of starts off saying, like, well, my mother is physically
Oh.
fine.
Right. Sorry for the whole thing. So forgot about that. Yeah, is she okay?
Physically, yes. Mentally, not as much.
It's concerning.
Anything we want to talk about?
In what way is she?
Something's messing with her head. Something magical. She denies the existence of demons, but she doesn't seem to really notice my ears as anything out of the ordinary. It's a weird contradiction.
Yeesh.
So, something magical is purposefully inhibiting her notice of such things.
Something I'm done. Okay. So hold on. I'm trying to think this through. They don't. They didn't want her to notice anything or just anything magical, so they just messed with her mind.
She can recognize it when it's immediately said to her, but it's like it leaves her mind and she forgets about it entirely after a while. I told her about my job here, about what I actually do rather than modeling now. And by the end of the conversation, I told her something completely different, and she seemed to accept that as if I hadn't said the first thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's erasing her memory or realigning it to whatever the caster might have wanted. I'm going to check Keskaban's spellbook, see if there's something I can use to fix that, hopefully. But I also realize that it has to be pretty powerful to do something like this, and I don't know how deep this goes, so I might need help. And it pains her to say that very clearly.
Hey, Des? Can I try and roll Arcana as we're hearing about this to try and see if I know of anything that could do this?
You can sure try.
Des?
Oh, well.
You muted.
Oh yeah, you can sure try.
And would my background feature apply to this at all?
Nope.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with demons. Even if it did,
It's not something to do with demons?
And even if it did, you wouldn't know explicitly. There's stuff that, as an apprentice demon hunter, you wouldn't know. So, this doesn't fall into that.
I got a 9, so.
You unfortunately don't know anything.
I don't know too much about your mother, but you think they got any reason why they messed with her in such a way, make her see like, oh, magic's not real or something, and just try to kidnap her?
Well, according to that conductor, the one that that knew about demons and stuff, I have Umbra Witch blood in me, and theoretically that could only come from my mother. So, if she's some kind of powerful witch or knew something dangerous in magical knowledge, that could be a reason to turn her into a defenseless housewife rather than a powerful Umbra Witch.
Could also have been an attempt at sealing away her power.
Probably happened in the past, because otherwise there would probably been a bit more of a struggle, or visible markings on her.
It's weird because I don't know if, the more I look back, I'm not sure if my mother ever knew if my father was a demon, but I feel like she would have to have through my own deformities. She kind of says like wiggling her ears a little bit. She would have to. So it might be some sort of a slight against my father?
Hey, Daz,
Oh.
question. I knew that some demons can take human-looking forms, right?
This is actually something both you and Phelan would know. This is something Phelan would just know out the gate, and something you would also know, Shilong, from your years of experience and your mercenary training background and, background research. Alex, most of you would also know this. To what extent, you're not sure, but demons can usually take on the form of humans. Depending on what demon it is, there are shape changers. There are, the contractual strong devil demons, or just surf demons, right? Stronger demons can usually do all of what every other fiend can do, such as change of shape, make deals. If he was a strong demon, he could change his shape. If he was a demon that is more reconnaissance based, he could have changed his shape as well. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Well, there's always the possibility that your dad hid his form from her. Some demons can look like humans, though depending on if he was a survey type or strong.
My dad took a human form before. Probably I courted my mother.
Question. This is just more reminding. This is more just something to remind Dragon also to ask if you've shared it with us. The information you got on virtue, and
I have not shared that. I shared that my father has had like I think I shared my father has dealings with them.
Yes.
I don't think I ever specified what those dealings were.
You have not.
I see. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's something we'll have to look into. Right now, at least your mother is fine. There's no one after her, so. But don't worry, we'll look into it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna spell book see
I'd
if
be
there's
happy
any.
to help.
Hmm.
Do you know for
Good.
certain she was capable of casting magic?
No, I don't. I never saw her cast Daz. Did I ever see her cat? I don't think I have. Daz.
Roll history. Tell me what you get.
18.
There are moments in your memory where you could swear that she does something spectacular, and even thinking back to your thinking back, these moments of like, wow, that was amazing. She was just as surprised as you were at that moment that she did something amazing, and then brushed it off like it was nothing. Realizing now that was prestidigitation, practical uses of it, of like, oh, this tastes like this now, da 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 da, or this is clean now, da 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 da. She probably didn't realize she was doing it, but she definitely can cast magic.
No. I'm pretty sure she can cast magic. It doesn't, however, like when I remember it, it doesn't seem like she realized she is casting. It's sort of the same thing with me saying the word demon in front of her. She can hear it, she can recognize that it happened, but her mind kind of wipes it away. She brushes it off like nothing happened. She can cast magic.
And I assume your plan here is to remove whatever is on your mother, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
And you yourself said that it would have taken a powerful caster to do it.
Probably.
Do you believe us as we are now are strong enough to deal with this?
Do you?
Well, considering that on the way here, Phelan died. In the fight in the asylum, I nearly did. No, I don't think we are.
Well, I'm still going to take the spell off my mother.
And what if, by removing that spell, you put a target on her back again?
We can protect her. The association can protect her. There are plenty of strong people there. Also, we don't know how powerful my mother is unabated. Could be possible that she was caught unawares when the spell was cast on her originally.
Then here's an assumption.
Years
What
of
if she
it.
did
Years
herself?
of.
Say that again, Vincent?
I said, here's an assumption. What if she did it herself?
Why would she do that?
Why would someone do it to her? There are a lot of unknowns here.
Hmm.
So you just
I
denying
think-
that fact. It's not smart.
There's also the idea of her being powerful before this, but even then, she hasn't practiced or used any magic. Or
She can use it unconsciously. She has been using it unconsciously. That
That's
speaks
not
to her
true.
power.
Zora, that's not training.
Hey.
You studying is not the same as you passively reading.
Look, I'm not saying that we're not going to help you in this. I'm just saying that we rush into it without knowing everything. It'll likely to lead to ours and possibly your mother's death.
We should do our research before we try and concretely do anything. Because for the time being, from what you've said, it seems she's in a safe place. And she, as long as magic doesn't get involved in her life, it seems she's okay as she is right now. So I think we have some time to do our research and make sure of the facts before we start to release her from this.
Hey, Zora, I have a question for you. I don't know too much about magic. It comes and goes. So I haven't seen too much of it, but I do know that some spellcasters need some items, like to do stuff with it, like with your book, or sometimes like you need like like an orb or something. I don't know. You ever see like that around your house? Like, any items?
As?
Roll history.
Fuck. It's gonna be a lot of this.
It is, because you were a child.
That's a ghetto 20.
Get a 20? There was a crystal ball in your mom's room, in her drawer, that she passively just keep in there. She said it was a snow globe, and it does look like a snow globe. It looks like, if you remember, because of the ghetto 20, I'm only doing this because of the ghetto 20, it does look like a snow globe, and there does seem to be figures within inside the snow globe that resemble your mom and another figure, possibly your dad.
Did the figure look human in there? Can we
With the ghetto 20, I cannot tell you.
Fair enough.
You do know that one of the figures are most likely your mom, but there's another figure inside the snow globe. You're not sure if that counts as a focus, but
all right. Noted.
You say any of that?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say,
yeah, I'm pretty.
no.
Okay. Doesn't help us.
But yeah,
But-
Zora would say, yes, I think I've seen like what might be a focus around the house. It's not like my book, but I'm pretty sure it's a focus.
Depending on what type of magic she was, because I know there's different types. Pretty sure. Yes. It could have been different from yours. But still in the realm of magic, obviously. Could have been like a sorcerer, or I think that's what they were called. Or
Well, no, if I'm a witch, because my mom was another witch, then she would be a witch.
but is it like, are we the
Hereditary.
same witch?
Hereditary magic is a thing.
It is? Shit.
That's normally the domain of sorcerers, but it can spread to others as well.
I don't know. This whole thing's weird. Point is, Mom under a spell.
Yeah. Point here
Well-
is, we're gonna help you.
We'll figure it out. But first, let's think this through before we go jumping ahead in.
Daz,
Yes?
the time we've been in the first class carriage, how often have other people passed through, if at all?
Oftentimes, not a lot, a few times, but it's not often. They either stay in their areas, because at this time it would still be relatively dark, and it would just be approaching morning, so people would be getting back to where they could settle in and sleep. So is that.
Okay. So, while we have a bit of time to ourselves, there is something I have a mean to ask you about. Zora.
Sorry, say that again?
There's something I have a mean to ask you about.
What?
Your devil arm.
What about it?
Well, first of all, why'd you fight to get it?
Some monster Keskabon summoned and sicked on me while you guys were elsewhere.
Has it spoken to you?
Yep.
I won't speak to you. That's not
We're pretty chill. He's kind of just hanging out. I agreed to get him a
Make a deal?
parfait. He agreed. I agreed to give him a parfait. In exchange, he gives me untold cosmic power.
That was a parfait.
A parfait for somewhere in particular. It's supposed to mess with someone? I don't know. Not my business, so long as he's giving me the power.
Wait, that's all?
Yep. As far as right, Kyle. Hold on. Pulls on mask.
I guess. Yes, that is correct.
Yep. Thank you. You can go back to sleep, I guess.
Very specific parfait.
Yeah, all right. Whatever. We can indulge your fetish. Whatever. Thank you for answering. You can go back to sleep, I guess. It's a way mask.
So what's the demon's name?
Philip.
You already
Sorry, what?
said it.
You already said Guile.
Did I?
Yeah,
You did.
Oh yeah, I said that out loud, didn't
I like to think that's canon. It's just like, what's the demon's name? Philip.
Sure. Come on now.
Just looks at you.
Guile.
And is
Like I
that
said,
all
we're
you know
chill.
about?
Yes.
Roll deception.
Insight.
You son
Damn
of a
it.
bitch.
About it?
Roll it into the tower. Roll it into the tower.
How do I do that? How do I roll this over?
You know that little box,
Which one?
right next to token.
Bottom right of the screen, not on the side of the screen. There's
Okay.
a tower with a dragon in it. On it.
Drag your dice there.
So I'm gonna roll
Okay.
insight.
Roll it in there.
I see it now. It's usually where I keep the combat tracker. Sorry.
There, good. You're good. Everyone's rolling inside against you.
You motherfucker!
She just blatantly lied to us.
Alright, where is yours?
What? Zora the pathological liar? What?
One day, Dragon. One day, you're gonna be so pissed when if our characters don't believe you on something. He's like, "Why don't you guys believe me?"
Boy, you cried wolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Vincent and Alex. You know she's lying.
Oh.
You can feel like you look at her for a moment, and Phelan and Shilong, you look at her and you're like, okay, maybe she doesn't know everything. Maybe the demon's hiding something from her. You look at, Alex and Vincent look at Zora, and you, for a moment, you notice a little sly, like, cat grin, and then disappears really quickly. You notice she's lying.
I love how the two people with high wisdom failed that.
It's fucking
what
nuts.
the fuck?
It's nuts. I'm sorry.
What did I roll, by the way? Can I know?
No, I'm not telling you. I will
Fair
say
enough.
it's over 20.
Nice.
Phelan
Don't
just got
bullshit us,
one
Cora.
less. One less.
Wow. Wow, it's
Uh,
over 20? Jesus.
But
Alex nat 20'd.
oh, hey, that's fine.
Okay.
But
But
I'm not gonna say anything.
Zora,
What was that, Vincent?
don't bullshit us.
What in the slightest are you talking? I don't know. I have the idea in the slightest what you're talking about.
here we go again. He went puts like two fingers on his forehead.
Takes a liar to know one, and you're lying through your fucking teeth right now.
Hold on, let me pull up this information real quick.
do you want me to say it?
No, I got it.
Alright.
Because there's select things I want to give.
Fair enough.
Since I'm being called out.
I'm going to just walk over to Zora and just put a hand on on her forearm and just whisper to her. There. Be nice to them. And she's just gonna look away from you when she says that, like, almost weird. This is a weird thing with Alex. Fuck you, because you cheat codes. She's gonna walk over to the window and she's just gonna be listening. So I'm not gonna make
I
any
thought you were gonna
decision.
say, and she just jumps off and goes into the roof.
Jesus.
Continue
Our
that.
moving traits.
It's not that bad, Alex. It's not that bad. Anyway,
You bring it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
but yeah. Zora just kind of pinches the bridge of her nose. I know a little bit. I didn't know. I want you to trust me when I say I only know a little bit. Guile isn't forthcoming. I just happen to know a couple things.
That's fine. Tell me what you know.
Well, Guile kind of deals with the things we were dealing with the Asylum. Madness, that sort of type of thing. He was also basically some kind of demon of greed and that kind of thing. And he apparently served under some greater demon lord. I believe it was Mam. I think I'm saying that right.
Ah.
Anyone roll religion?
Yeah, I'm a
Well, God, I have a -2 intelligence, but here I go again.
Certainly trying.
I got a 13.
Should I roll with researcher?
I'll make for you, Alex. The DC will be lowered, but just roll.
4.
Shilong, who the fuck?
Oh.
The DC for Alex will be lowered
Just Alex?
Don't worry
because
about
they
it.
have researcher.
Well, yeah, I was more meaning because of my background feature.
You're still an apprentice. It's easier for you. It's easier for you as well, but it won't give you everything. There are select things you automatically know, and there are select things that you have easier time figuring out. You still got a 13.
I got
Yeah,
a 9,
So you and Alex,
don't need to worry about it.
Phelan, you have heard that word before, but you have heard that Demon Lord name before. Not in full, It seems very familiar. It seems like recall something about the Howling Hells. As Vincent, you know that Mammon is basically a demon, a very big demon.
Sorry, Mammon?
Mammon, yes.
Okay.
Mammon.
Thank you.
Let me get my notes on the board. You got a 20. Not enough to get everything, but you'll get certain things. He be a boy that is a very greedy boy, and he basically has a bunch of serfs that make deals for him to bring him more items, be it human souls or soul coins and the like. He is quite the fiend. When it comes to talking, you can assume that he is probably one of the best in deception. Continue.
Okay. Is that everything?
Do you say anything about that? Hmm.
Hey Zora, do me a favor.
Yeah, what's up?
See this as a favor for you as well.
Alright. What do you want me to do?
I'm glad you got the double arm. It'd be really handy. Don't use it on me.
I wasn't planning on it. You don't need to roll insight.
Yeah.
It's a fucking bull-faced lie.
Yeah. You weren't. Glad we come to understanding.
Scientific experimentation.
Well, since you divulged so much information, it's only fair I do the same. And he'll hold up Cafard. The demon in this one is known as Cafard. He is from what I understand, Leviathan. Apparently he is very powerful, thought of throne, one of the few times I spoke to him. He is currently asleep, which is why I can't make it disappear like you can. And as you all seen, I can have an affinity to cold, can summon a few spears at a time, and if I die, he devours my soul.
Great.
Oh.
Peachy.
That's...
Oh, well.
Because of how strong he is. And if I want to use him fully, I'll need to wake him up and find him first.
Fine.
Oh. Well, he's like casually puts a hand on.
A 15.
Wow.
15 charisma save. Oh my god, this doesn't happen every day. Hey Vincent,
Yeah?
you just just like with her head like out the window looking, she just like pulls it back in. I hear sleep eating is bad for you.
Oh my god.
He slow turns to you.
She just turns her head back out the window.
Did you just make a joke?
I'm so glad she
think she
did. A
did.
favor. That too might be another. How far away from me is that?
How far this? She might be insane right now. You don't know for sure.
But in any case.
Want me to make sure she is? You
No.
want me to do it for you?
Anyway.
Phelan sort of chuckles at the joke and then looks down a bit. Well, I don't think this is something I've told all of you yet, but after our trip to the asylum, I gained the ability to bring back the dead, albeit when they die recently, within a minute of them. But if they're going to steal your soul and you die,
I need to roll some real quick.
So
11. Well, you have one less to worry about then.
she glares at you.
as you say that, Alex just pulls her head back in. A little late. Better late than never, though.
I'd agree. Also, Vincent, you do realize that makes you go up in priority, right?
Sorry, what was that, Cheryl?
She just, after you said what you said, she just glares at you for a moment before saying, like, you do realize that makes you go up in the priority, right?
Well, with how I've been fighting, it's...
As soon as you start, wait. Oh, hold on. As soon as you start to say that, Keelan goes to you, flicks you on the forehead, takes some damage.
Roll it.
It's not. It's like 1.
Alright, so 2.
Yeah. As soon as you start that, you see him disappear. Just like just stop.
Come on.
Didn't we have a talk about this? Keep your mind focused.
Can't you tell when it's only a joke? Sheesh.
Yeah, it's only a joke. It's only a joke.
Yes, old timer, it's only a joke.
Oh, God.
Did Vincent just make a joke?
This is a weird. This is starting out to be a weird
Mild shock.
Both of the loners are making jokes. Weird.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and lie down. It's been a day.
Get some rest.
Also, Alex,
Pulls her head out inside.
and he just does a bow to you. I am sorry for what happened before, and I appreciate what you did for me in the asylum. You're a good friend. And he walks away.
Hold on. Shit, I didn't think I'd need to do this again. Alright.
Abs. I don't know why.
Oh, well that's 2 on the charisma save.
Oh man, still a positive number.
Oh man, single digits.
She just looks stunned as he walks away. Looks around at everyone else.
Smile.
I'm going back to my room.
See you later, Alex.
Actually, I think we're in Alex's room.
No,
No,
we're
you guys
not.
were in yours.
Yeah.
No, Dragon said he brought everyone to Zora's room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, then in that case, then she just puts her head back out the window. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have anything to talk about. Tips his hat.
I do want to say one thing to you guys. Actually, never mind. She wouldn't. Alright, yeah. She didn't say anything.
All right then.
Talk to you guys later when he gets up.
I'm going to start copying down spells from Keskamon's book.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk to the doorway and Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Alright. To my knowledge, copying down spells takes an hour.
And also money.
Red orbs
It's an
are a
hour for
substitute.
each level.
Re-
2
Red,
hours per
red
level.
orbs are a substitute for material components for any situation. Meaning
Aren't
she can crush
you-
the red orbs and use them as materials to supplement the creation of the ink needed. But it would just be more, it just costs double and worth red
Yeah.
orbs. So, what spells you writing down, Zora?
How much time do I got? Like, how many can I get down, basically, before we arrive?
How many? It really depends on which one. Because if I remember correctly, to copy down spells, you need
It's
hour.
2 hour. It's 2 hours per spell level.
Yeah.
So you would not have enough time to write down anything over second level.
Fuck.
Because we're
Yeah.
about to. Because remember, we have to get off of the train and then take
Dragon,
our
you could
car
start
back
it.
home.
You could start.
I'll start on Dispel Magic.
Okay. So that would
smart,
be
smart woman.
yeah. So that's 50 gold. So 100.
So that's
300 gold.
Wait, 50. So 100. Yeah, it's 300
gold,
altogether. I think.
300 gold,
Fuck.
meaning that would be red orbs are equal to 1 platinum. So
So it's
Wait,
60
one?
hours.
yep,
Wait, 1 red orb is equal to 1 platinum.
I believe
1
so.
red orb is 10 gold.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
that's why I said you could
Okay.
use them for to supplement certain things, and you have a lot of red orbs. So, but they also could be used for other things like creating demon weapons with Nicholas.
That's fair. I'll save it for that, I think.
So that would be how many red orbs? So 10.
60.
So subtract 60 red orbs from your total,
Let me do quick math real quick.
or you could just do this. Go to the if you want a quick trick dragon, go to the modifier window on the bottom, type in 60, and then click the minus button, and then drag it to the red orbs, and then it does the math for you.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's handy.
Oh, you already did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I usually give you guys money and stuff really quickly. But
Okay. Thank you.
so you, and this is actually good for everybody. If anybody is seeing this happen, you take out the red orbs that you need, and you put them in what seems to be a small like bag or container, what you have at the time. As
Wham.
you don't crush, you don't like bah, 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 but you slowly put your palm on them, and you realize the red orbs are much softer than you would think they would be, and crush them with your hands into dust. As you can add water to it to create the necessary components to create the thing you need at that time. As you get pen or a quill and begin to write down your book, the spell.
Excellent.
But yes. We're gonna skip to you guys getting to Dorney, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Is this before or after the good girl went and said, Majul said, like, hey, your stuff came.
This is after.
This is after?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I need to roll something into the modifier window.
You mean into
That thing.
the tower?
You know the thing. Yeah, that tower.
You gonna tell me what it is? Or will I know
yeah.
immediately what it is?
You will know immediately. You'll know immediately.
Alright. But yes, you guys get to the house and you guys get your letter, your rank. Assuming you guys agree that Shilong gets the charm of heroism.
Oh, that's in the wrong place.
Well,
was
now
trying
we all
to-
know
well-
what it's for, huh?
Well, now we all know it is for, but I was just checking.
Where the hell is going?
Well, that was a mistake.
Well, that's a problem. Do you want to reroll it into the tower?
I mean,
Zora. Oh, sorry.
They got a 25 on a stealth roll for anybody watching.
yeah, got a 25 on a stealth roll. I'm just like, I'll keep it, even though now they know. But now the element of surprise is gone. But yeah.
But anyway,
But we meet up with Module. What about Gray? What is he doing?
as soon as Gray gets to the city, he's like, I gotta go say hi to my grandma. She's probably worried sick.
You do that.
He goes off.
Yeah. So we met with Module. Hey, Module. How things been over here while we were gone?
Anything happen?
Yes.
Oh,
And that's all she says.
Anything
Not ominous
worth
at all.
saying?
Maybe.
Zora's gonna start pushing her cauldron into her witch's lair.
I'm gonna go take a bath.
Alright.
I will. Oh shit. You don't actually say out loud once Zora and Vincent leave. And if Phelan and Module stick around, it's just a thing of, ah shit, I gotta prepare. I still got a week.
It is. I remember if I know the time.
7:30 a.m. I believe.
Yep.
It's a Friday.
Phelan just looks at you like, oh, you got something planned?
Yes, actually. I'm starting to feel a little bad that you got that I think one of you guys took a job. I don't know. But I had something lined up for me.
Ah, work.
You're not gonna
Yes.
make the women. You're not gonna make the women slave away to earn the money now, huh?
All right. Fuck. I said when Zora left.
Damn
Sora's
it.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
said that.
Alright.
Phelan, as you say that, it's just like, yeah. I believe Alex has a job.
This Alex. But you actually see Shion looks very perplexed.
Is she
She
a bounty
shrugs,
hunter? Is she a
and,
bounty hunter?
I
goes,
don't think she's.
I had intended to get a job, but
You know Zora has a job.
Yeah, I know,
Zora
yeah.
has a job. I had intended to get a job, but that seems like it'll be difficult with the current circumstances.
Yeah.
As you were talking about that, actually, Majul will say to you, Phelan, actually, while you were away, and since everyone already left, and I do intend to tell everybody this at some point, the guy with the bowler hat came by, and the same one that, gave us the items and the crystals and the money for your
Mhm.
job, he, how do I say, he put stuff inside the house.
What did he put
Oh.
exactly?
She gestures to the, remember the bar area?
Yeah.
She gestures
Yeah.
there.
Um,
Just
I
to
go over
follow.
there.
Yeah, let's go up there.
As you go up there, it is completely cleaned and fully stocked.
I whistle.
No more rats, no nothing. It's very clean, very fully stocked.
Wait, there were rats?
The first time he came here, yes, you killed the giant rat, yeah.
Oh, right, alright, yeah.
It's babies.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
But yeah.
Maj-
Like, is it stock with regular, just like alcohol and stuff?
Yeah, there's alcohol. There is pretty much a lot of there does seem to be a coffee dispenser too. Old timey, you put like the filter in at the top and you pour water inside of it. There's tea. Majul will tell
I
you.
see, restock us after Uriel.
Yeah, she took after your teacher took everything. He came back. Not Uriel, but the man. He came back and he said, "You might as well use this as a mode of cover." And I'm
Want
not
us to open up a bar?
I guess. I don't want to. I was thinking of turning this into, like, I don't know, something else. But if we do turn into a bar, that would give a lot of us a way to make money while not leaving the house.
That's true.
But that's up to you once again. I don't care what happens to this place.
We could also, I actually, for a while now, have had some plans to renovate. I was gonna talk with Alex about it. But Jill, you wanna join us for that?
She nods.
Actually looks to his left, looks to his right. God damn it, Alex.
Wait a minute. Shit.
Just as you look to your left, look to your right, she immediately clocks it and is like, "Yeah, I think she dipped as soon as we got here."
I am speed. I am the shadow. I am the night.
But in any case, what are we can do is this. We'll figure it out. Right now, I got to do some. Right now, I should probably do some training. Actually, wait. Daz, you
Yeah.
said that we still are injured.
Technically, you need at least a full day of rest to risk not getting wounded again.
So we have 4 days of rest. What should I do? Can't go out in the day. Well, at least not looking like the most suspicious person. No.
If you want to, maybe train some endurance, I was actually planning on.
Oh.
You.
Oh, please,
I was
Phelan.
actually. What did you say?
Oh, please, Phelan. Not from a joke. Come on.
Huh?
A bit more tact.
She's legitimately confused. What?
She just giggles and goes, "Well, not unless you make the first invitation."
Huh? She seems very confused. This is what's
She
happening right
laughs.
now.
She laughs and says, in all seriousness, though, I was actually planning on doing a bit of work around the district. Prettying it up a bit.
Oh, I can definitely move stuff.
Gee. Essentially, what Phelan's going to be doing, or what she's going to be trying to do, is landscaping.
I see.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be cleaning up.
I'm going to try to make this place look less haunted.
Also, to fix my original blunder while making this map, this area down here next to the grass and docks. That
Everything is gray
oh, is it
on this map.
Did the map not load?
Yeah. I'll try opening it again from my tab.
That saddens me.
Yeah, that won't load.
Why didn't you
Is
guys
it loading
tell
for
me?
anyone else?
I
was waiting for it to load.
for me.
This is the thing.
Son of a whore.
But yeah.
Oh well.
How long? Well, just as this is getting fixed, I'll be like, I can do that for a while. I need my body to rest, so that tomorrow I can get back to training.
That's completely fair. I wasn't planning on doing it for all that long, all at once anyways, because, I have a spell I'd like to try out. Hey, Daz.
Oh.
So, plant growth. Plant growth, and let me actually get this so I can read it off for you. plant growth
It's an
Has an
amazing druid
option.
spell.
has an option. It's the most druid spell. Has an option where, oh, that's speak with plants. That's not plant growth. Let me grab it. Yes, it is 3rd level. Okay, I was like, wait, is this 2nd level? What the fuck?
Nani?
Oh, I already had it open. That's why it's open. This spell channels vitality into plants within a specific area. There are 2 possible uses for the spell, granting either immediate or long-term benefits. If you cast the spell using 1 action, choose a point within range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. That is not the one I'll be using.
Okay.
If you cast this spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. All plants in a mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 1 year.
I see. So that's your day, then.
It's the most druid spell.
Give me a second. I gotta go take a piss. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause the recording unless you guys want to talk while I'm going to take a piss.
You know,
Okay.
here's the thing. You
I'm
should have
muted,
paused the
but-
recording before you said that.
I don't give a fuck.
Just
Ah.
pause it for a bit.
Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Continue your conversation.
To clarify, I will not be casting plant growth today. There are stages to this plan, you see.
I see.
First, I'm just going to be going around cleaning up and doing general
General.
landscaping, essentially.
Okay.
Like manual landscape. Well, semi-manual. Magic will be involved.
Okay.
Landscaping, and then I'm going to, at some other point, start planting a few trees with a certain spell that I have
Mm-hmm.
called Tree, which make the tree.
Elon will
That's
help
it.
for a bit with it.
That's it. There's nothing more to the spell. There's nothing
If
special.
you
about
upcast it,
just tree.
If you upcast it from 1st level, it gains 10 more feet.
Alright,
It becomes
so
a slightly bigger tree.
maybe let's
That's
not
A
it.
9th
cast
level tree creates a 90
Oh my
foot
god.
tree.
Oh my god.
But maybe let's not
it go.
do that because people would start asking like, hey, where the fuck did this tree come from?
Yes, because I
You know
absolutely
what,
have a
look-
9th level spell slot.
Exactly.
And
No,
I'm
it's-
also intending totally to spend more than 1st level spell slots on this.
Also, if everybody is like, oh, where all these trees come from? I'm sorry, you didn't want to go inside the spooky district.
I was here like 5 days ago, man. There weren't these trees.
Yeah.
That's when Axe goes.
That's when I just show up behind them. And who are you gonna tell?
Oh my god.
Shinderu. Well, okay.
Wait, who are you?
So, Phelan, you and Shilong are gonna take most of the day to clean up this area.
She's gonna go get changed first.
Fair enough.
Into something she can actually work in.
Actually, before you get changed, like, hey, Phelan, can you top me off? Like, gesturing himself.
Is he gesturing towards dirt or?
Presentation.
Okay, yes. Yeah, she sort of looks at you and just.
Hey,
Listen,
Phelan, could
I know
you
we
top
made
me?
the joke from before, but she just says, "Listen, I know we made the joke from before, but asking me to clean you's a bit much, don't you think?" As she just walks over, chuckles, and is going to prestidigitation you.
And no, I don't think Phelan can top. Actually, never mind. It's Shilong.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, and I'm gonna fucking stunning strike to immediately hit you again.
You'll have to catch me first.
Bitch!
You don't know where I am.
I don't even know where she is. They haven't told me. They just rolled stealth and assumed that I would know where they're going.
Oh. You see, I jumped up to the second floor, snuck in, and I've been eavesdropping on their conversation the entire time. I also
I figured
heard
it
that.
was like that.
I just also heard that Vincent went to the showers, and he's lucky. He's safe for now. I don't need to go and eavesdrop on him.
Oh
Zora's-
no! You heard Phelan's plans to be like, I was gonna talk to Alex about renovating at some
did.
point and get her opinion
did.
on it.
I
Ah,
was, al-
it was supposed to
I
be
was
a
also-
surprise!
Anyway,
I was also. No, I was like, oh, I could go to, and spy on Zora. There's no reason to spy on her. She's completely trustworthy in everything she does.
She.
Okay.
Hold on.
Lie.
Hold on.
You literally saw her lie to our faces earlier after accidentally saying the truth.
Hey, Chiro, do me a favor. Check the combat tracker real quick.
Yeah. I saw it last session, but it's been there since last session. I was really confused at the time too.
Okay.
Yeah. So for those who can't see, I have the Quarry effect on me, which is the effect that is placed on someone's token when Alex has them as their Quarry.
I have you in my sights.
You do. You
But-
absolutely do.
Anyway.
so that's what you two are doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phelan goes in after cleaning him, changes, and is coming out to work.
Alright, sick. We'll run through what you're doing, how that goes, really quickly. How long do you intend to work on this? 'Cause I can tell you how
like
long it
7
will
a.m.?
take. I'll tell you how long it will take on average to clean this entire place up. But if you're trying to make it faster, there's a chance you might get tired. Which can be remedied by 8 hours of sleep, but you never know
Yeah,
what might happen.
we're not gonna try to rush because Shilong is also is gonna try to rest at a certain point. Shilong, how long are you willing to help for, essentially?
Like 4 hours. 4 to 5 should do.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Phelan's gonna work till noon, and then
You're trying to clean up the entire Kumbaji district.
not in one go.
Okay, you just want okay.
Yeah,
It'll take-
this is an ongoing project.
Yes, it'll take a collective of 42 hours to clean up the entire district.
Alright, so like,
Even with
That's
the
it.
aid of magic. Okay.
yeah, so let's just do like 5 hours then.
5 hours sounds good.
Alright. So you both collectively do 5 hours. And since it's not one person, that's 10 hours in total. So,
And
you can
if
keep
there's
track
a
of
check
that.
to be made, I will use enhanceability on myself.
There would be if you're trying to do it like fast, but if you're just doing it like
Okay.
going with it, there's no check. You can take as much time as you need, which 5 hours you said. So,
All right.
and
Actually,
there would have been a constitution check if you would have went over a certain amount of hours, which you have not, because constant work hurts.
it does.
Yes.
Amen.
I'd like. No, I'm doing this myself. Never mind. I was gonna cast Conjure Animals and be like, "Hey, little helpers."
Hey, you little slaves! I wanna help.
No,
Damn.
She wouldn't ask
Damn.
for their help in this.
All right.
There's a joke there that the white woman is some of the slaves.
You know, Phelan's also the one that has the devil arm with the whip. Is all I'm saying.
We're starting to see a pattern here.
First, you call her a MILF. Now you're calling her this.
Yeah, a dominatrix. Yeah, these things are not mutually exclusive.
But
No, they're
yeah.
right. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's you guys. So mark down that you have
That's
only
us still
32.
new. I said, yeah, that's us still new. And I'll mark down as far as
4 hours.
Hombaji district cleanup 10 out of 42.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is everyone else doing while they're doing that?
I'm gonna finish copying down the Dispel Magic spell.
Alright. You would have. So you have 2 hours left. You would get it done. You would get it done. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to take care of myself and actually eat.
Hell yeah.
Good.
You're just copying down Dispel Magic for now?
Yes, that's just that for now.
Alright. You end up copying it down. As you write it down in your book, the ink from that was made from the red orbs flash and printed into your spell book. I'll drop it in there. You got it.
Excellent.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Because that's 2 hours. That's 2 hours you spent here.
Is there any? Do we have any means of like telling where? Like, do we have a? It's weird to ask. Do we have a map of like? I guess the coasts. I'm trying to locate a particular city, basically. I want to figure out if I know how close it is.
The coast? Okay.
I'm looking for Ocean Vale, or that. It was a city my mother
Ruinvale.
mentioned. But
Runeville.
what was that?
Ruinvale. Or there's ruins in something Vale. That place, right?
Yes. Ruins.
Thought it was Ocean.
Ruins of Vale.
Do I know where that is?
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not dying. Am I coming in clear?
Yeah.
Okay. You wouldn't know where that is. Do you want to try and research and find out where it is?
Yes.
Okay. You go outside, I assume. You go outside, you see Shilong and Phelan, like, moving rubble and, like, putting into, like, a pile, in a neat pile that, they sort of section off as, this is where we're going to throw stuff away. If you walk by them, I assume you say hi to them or they say hi to you.
Yeah. Just tiny wave.
Yep, and, as Phelan and Shilong, you would see Zora leave the house while you're doing this.
Give her a wave. No,
Yeah,
that makes
same.
Alright.
I imagine, like, I remember we both wave, and then, like, we almost drop something, and it's like, oh!
Yep.
Easy.
We should not have both done that at once.
But yes, as you go, I assume you go to... Would you go to the library? Or where would you go to try and get information on this place?
The library sounds like a logical place.
Alright. So you go to the library. As you go to the library, you enter... It's a pretty decently sized library. Nothing crazy, right? Okay. As you go, you are... Let me get my notes on the library, because there is some people there, and it is a Friday on a 7 a.m. Oh, fuck. Okay. Am I dying?
Yeah.
Or is the bot dying?
Bot died.
There's a
It's
bot
not you.
sign.
That's what I use to make sure if I'm dying or not. So when the bot dies, I freak out.
Fair. But yeah, you're fine.
It would be after 2 hours. The library would still be closed. But you would see a woman beginning to go to the library at this point to set it up. She's an elderly woman. She sees you. She has her hair tied up in a bun. Very Looney Tunes grandmother type aesthetical look. You see her walk to the door or to behind the library, and she's like, "Oh, hello. Did you need something?"
Hi. Sorry, I just was looking to do a bit of research in the library. That's all.
It's not open yet, dear. I'm sorry.
That's. Then I'll. Sorry to bother you. Then I'll come back later.
Roll me persuasion real quick.
Come on, yeah. 22.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I need to make a terrible joke real quick.
Oh no.
She just like places that hand on you. Actually, it could be open for the right price. And the old lady just like, looks down at you.
Stop it.
It could be opened if you
Guillotine.
guillotine Ruth.
I need you to not kill my boss.
I need your boss to not be creepy.
But, Sebi, if your boss dies, then you become the boss. That's how that works, right?
No,
No.
there's another girl there. Her name's Natasha.
Natasha would become the boss.
But she's a teenager,
Oh.
which is...
Yeah.
Well, one less step down the ladder.
Yeah, just kill her.
Okay.
Terrible people. Terrible.
Anyway.
She looks at you with 22 as you say, I need to use it for research. Alright. I'll give you a few extra minutes inside the library as I set up, okay?
Thank you so much.
Don't take anything out, because I have to check all the books and stuff, and this is basically my time for like maintenance and inventory, so I can't check out anything for you at this time. But at 11, I can definitely do so.
That's perfectly fine by me.
Okay.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Alright. She nods and she gestures for you to follow her to the back or the side of the library area. She opens the door. She walks in.
Yep.
You walk into the library. It's a library. It's a pretty decently sized library with a lot of stuff in it. And now, roll me investigation.
Well, I still have a decent modifier even.
It's intelligence.
Yeah. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
I can't see your dice. Why can't I see your dice?
I don't know.
No.
It was an 8.
What?
So, Sora.
Yeah. 18.
Hey, are you sure you want to use that? Oh well, you already used it. Okay.
I already did.
Just done.
Hey Zora.
What?
So you're looking for stuff in the library.
Yeah, what about it? I know you work there.
So Alex just appears behind you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I figured you would have gotten bored of the yard work.
And she's just like, what are you looking for?
That. Fucking. Why do you follow me? Why? Why are you here?
I work here. Why are you here?
Research.
What are you looking
Yes, that's what I'm
for?
looking for.
I'd like to look at what book she's looking at.
With an 18.
Yeah, 18.
You get a book of the coast. It's fairly recent. It doesn't seem to say anything about Vale or any city
Fuck.
of Vale.
Is there any large tower along the coast that of any significant value?
Along the coast, you do know that Linham Point City, or Wood Point City, they have a gigantic clock tower. That's their main factor. Other than that, I mean, now that Alex is here, she could help you.
Just there. She's just there
You
looking
hear-
at you.
Zark looks around and just speaks to you telepathically. I'm looking for a book that maybe mentions a veil and a tower near it. It's personal.
Alex just walks away and goes to look. And on her way looking, she's going to go to Ruth.
Okay.
Is it okay if I? Yeah.
What?
Like,
What?
no mention of her coming in. No nothing.
Wait, what are you
She's
wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing my my outfit for like working at the library.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
common,
So,
like,
where
my-
did you? When did? What?
Pushes up glasses from the side. Is it
Uh,
okay if I work this shift, or is Natasha going to be in?
you can work this shift. I don't mind. Where did you? I'm getting old. I'm probably forgetting something. You can work this shift. You can work this shift with me. I don't mind.
Thank you, Ruth. Oh wait, jeez, hold on. Wait, I need to roll for that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
This is overtime. You're not getting extra pay.
You're not getting more.
Wait, is that? Oh no, that's a 6. Never mind. I thought
Sebi,
that
you
was
sounded
I thought that was a 10.
so happy.
You sounded so happy. It was so
I thought I got a
heartbreaking.
10. I thought I got a 10.
Like, I saw their dice roll. Why didn't I see? Yeah, I'll figure it out
Well,
later.
Sebi, you did got a 10. Just,
Minus
minus
4.
So she
I-
doesn't
I'm
say thank you. She just nods and walks away.
Alright. So
So now I'm getting paid to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your researcher background,
All right.
I still need you to roll me investigation.
That's fine.
With advantage.
Me
so.
or that?
Sebi.
Okay.
Because Sebi's rolling, but roll with advantage. Because their whole thing is...
We
God damn.
25.
25. Okay. So, you go through the books. You go to the back even to try and figure something out. There are old books and old maps of the Quincade Coast and the Americans, or the American island that is this place that I haven't given a name to, because it's basically just American Britain, if you know, they stayed together.
So American Britain with Japanese influence with all the cherry blossoms.
Yep.
Neat.
Strange, right?
Strange hodgepodge.
This is the result of time travel. All right.
Oh,
This is what happens when I
Alright.
changed history. But
Okay.
um,
We get a weird steampunk American Britain
we're not there yet.
Japanese.
But either way,
Okay.
Is the Japanese gonna take over? Is it gonna be like fucking Big Hero 6 where it's just like, oh yeah, it's fucking
San Francisco,
Francisco.
San
Yeah, it's like,
Tokyo.
did the Japanese fucking take over?
Hell yeah! Anyway,
I never did like understand that, and I never really asked about it. But it's like, what is
Big
what
Hero
is
6.
why?
Big Hero 6 is a weird comic. We don't have time to explain. Anyway. But you do find an old map. There does seem to be mention of like, I'm assuming you bring it back to Zora, right? Or do you look it over before you
I don't.
show?
I'm gonna look it over before because I don't want to bring something back and Ruth is like, "Oh, we can't do." It's like,
Okay. There does seem to be mention of a town. If you look at the world map, I'm gonna make a cone where it would be. Uh-oh. Okay. A city around here in this cone area.
Okay. The world map is working. Luckily.
Yeah. In that area, there used to be a city or a big. It used to be considered the capital of Quinquade Coast. Something happened, and it wasn't documented, but they say like the first ideas of uh, understanding the nuclear or the atom happened there, which may be false or not, but the city was left in ruins after the fact and was taken off of any existing map after the point. The ruins are still there, but the city was known as Vaelta. No, wait, Vaeldus. And people going there, it's basically a tourist attraction for Quinquade Coast, but people don't go there because they think it's still radioactive, which, in the meta, it wasn't radioactive. It wasn't the atoms. It was nuclear energy. It was demons. But it's known as the Ruins of Vale now. No longer Vaeldus.
Okay. What I will do is I will read up on the information. Since we have about 30 minutes before the library actually opens, I'll basically find what I can and then head back to Zora, not taking the stuff over there because I do want to work here without them being like, "Oh, you're causing problems," right? And she seems like a nice lady, but I want to mess with it.
Yeah. Okay. So you get all
I
the
will-
information.
Yeah. I'll come back to Zora and she will grab a pen and look for your book, or something to write on.
My spell book?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
There's papers in the library. You can just get one.
Okay. Yeah. She'll grab one. She'll grab the papers and she'll start writing down the information. We're talking it's bullet. It's not like, oh hey, here's all the information. It's
bullet
She's
point.
taking it and she's condensed it into bullet points.
Okay.
Location is west of, or
Ignis.
east of, or
it would
it's
be so north, south, never eat shredded, east of Ignis Point.
so it would be east of Ignis Point.
I hate to have to go
she
to
would
every
basically
shredded wheat to figure that out. I'm such a fucking dumbass. Anyway, moving on.
She would try to look at the nearest map, look, since you had maps of our current day, she would look at the closest town to it now and give you a reference of that. Next, she would just go basically put its original name of Veil Dust and then put current name, and runes of the Veil, and underneath tourist attraction, radioactive, possibly.
Spider blood, radioactive spider blood,
and yeah, She's basically just bullet pointing the information. That way you don't need to do a whole bunch of reading. You have the main talking points that you can look up.
All right.
And
Right.
she'll just, yeah. So yeah, she just gives that to you, Zora.
Okay.
This is what friends do, right?
She gives you a hug instead of a response.
This is more gay
And then
touching than you promised, Subby.
And then as she's moving away, she squeezes your ass. Thanks, Alex.
That's a
That's a
one
one?
on the charisma save.
Stabs her.
I don't know how to express my feelings. All I know is that whenever I get stabbed, it feels nice. So I'm gonna stab you.
So there's a moment of like she reaches like under her skirt to grab something, and then she realizes I'm at work. No.
So
she
she
just
just went
squints.
to where she normally keeps her knives.
What are you doing?
Yeah. She doesn't grab the knife. She just leaves it. And it's like, and just like walks away and starts working. And it's gonna be her for like the rest of the day.
I'm sure she's all blushy on the inside. If I used detect thoughts, I'd probably figure it out. Fortunately, I can't do that. Well, I could, but that doesn't matter. See you later, Alex. See you later, Ruth. Thank you again.
Bye. Damn.
And I'm gonna.
That was very forward, says Sebi.
This is Zora. Hi. Have we met?
All right.
Yeah. Do I need to make?
Also,
Do I need to make any check for
Working?
work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll won't do that yet.
Okay.
But someone said something.
I
Yeah.
did because I realized something.
The
That Zora and Shilong would have seen. Maybe Alex? I don't know how long you were watching.
I was spying on you guys before Zora walked by.
Okay. Yeah. So remember how I said Phelan changed? I
Yeah.
forgot to mention what she changed into.
Change into.
It was just like some clothes that she could get dirty and clean really easily. So it was like a tank top and some like jeans or something. But I forgot a small detail about anything exposing any skin on Phelan is that you can on the back of her neck, I'd say, and like on her shoulders, where you can see with that. And Zora hasn't seen this fully before, so the main reason I pulled. Well, none of you have. But yeah, she's her back is littered with scars.
I fucking called it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, buddy. Some of us have.
You have? Oh right, you spy.
Actually, Des.
yes.
I've seen you naked.
Oh,
You've seen the front of me naked.
that's still pretty extreme. Gonna
Anyway,
just point that out there. Moving on.
Um,
Yes, Han.
do you mind if I do something with Phelan real quick? Then we can come to Vincent.
Sure thing.
Hey.
Just tell Vince that you did that, or is he there?
Yep.
12?
I'm here. Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
This would have been like around the time we were wrapping up Chiro.
Alright, so around lunch.
It's like dusting his hands. Okay, that should be enough for today if I want to get some rest in.
Thanks for the help.
No problem.
She sort of
Anytime.
Stretches, hand above her head.
Shilong casually gets a rock and throws it. Alex, are you there? Just waits for a bit.
I'd like to look around and see if I can spot her. I
He's-
know in the meta she's not there, but
You try, and she's not.
okay, good.
Hey,
So
hey,
anyway,
okay,
I'd-
for me, could they roll a perception check just to see if they beat the 25?
Sure, go for it.
I would need to get a
26.
Well, there it is.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
I don't need
lucky.
to I can. So Jiang would turn to you. It's like, all right. So, you know what I said earlier about a job?
Yeah.
Well, it's sort of a job.
She sort of tosses a rock away, dusts off her hands.
I don't want to say it in the house because Alex.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
And I need to confirm something with her. If they decide to bring her in on this or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that if we just did land work, it would probably lose her interest fast. So anyway,
Calculate it.
so anyway, it's more of like an underground fighting ring.
Oh. Yeah, I can see why you didn't want to say this in front of her. She'd probably. Anyway,
Remember when we were in that town and I said I needed a sec?
Yeah.
Well, I checked in on some rumors that some people have spread around, and apparently I've gotten a little famous to get some recognition.
Shilong, why would you be getting
Do I-
famous?
do I know that you like go out at night and do?
Nope.
lanterns? Okay. I don't know what you do at night. All right. She looks at you and just says, "Huh. So that's what you've been doing at night." All right.
Oh right, I don't think I ever told you guys.
You just kind of disappear at night sometimes, and I trust you enough. I don't think you're gonna
Kill.
do anything that'll screw us over too much.
Oh yeah, I've been fighting crime.
You know, that sounds like you.
Phelan, can I make a joke, please?
Do it.
At your expense, though. It's going to be at Phelan's kind of.
Do it.
Okay. I like to imagine if this took place in just a little bit in the future, you'd be like, "Oh, it's like Batman." But Batman doesn't exist yet. Damn it.
Fucker.
Alright, but continue, sorry.
But yeah. Got to do something. Felt lazy just sitting around.
It's fair enough. That's why I'm doing this, because as much as I'd like to go out and, look for a job, or maybe, like, look for people that I've been looking for. Need to talk to Ariel about a thing, need to talk to my teacher about a thing. I can't really go out and look for them because, people are after me.
Yeah, I get it. I was gonna bring Alex in on this a lot earlier. Till, I met Alex and I got to know them a little bit.
Yeah? Yeah, that makes sense.
My whole thing is I beat up criminals, I do not kill them. Blunt force trauma, yes, I will do that.
She nods.
But since I've been making a name for myself, and that's leading me towards this fighting ring where
I can get paid, beat up some more guys, and make more of a name for myself while I'm out there.
Alright.
I was thinking about either bringing one of you guys to come along with me.
Just a bit of backup in case anything goes wrong. Or someone to patch you up after a fight.
Either or is fine.
Well, lucky for you, I can do both.
My problem with you is I don't know whether or not you get recognized in there.
Yeah, that is the problem. It's really the problem with me going anywhere. I got the disguise kit from the town next door, but I don't know how much that's gonna do.
And I don't want any like some unseemly guys to recognize you there because that just causes a whole heap of trouble.
Yeah, she thinks for a moment. Yeah, I was young back then, but yeah. She sort of shudders. Yeah, it's fair. But if you need someone to come along, and you'd prefer it to be someone who can heal, I can find a way to disguise myself. I was meaning to find a way to do that anyways.
It's not for a week, so I got time to train and time to think over some stuff.
I forget what
If
date did
you
I
ever-
give you for that?
What?
What date did I give you?
I don't have a date.
Alright. I didn't give it to you then.
It's not on the calendar either.
Yeah, give me a second. Continue.
Also, what's up?
She just goes, well, if you need someone to train against or anything, I'm not the most proficient when it comes to martial combat, but I have been meaning to brush up on my skills.
You see his eyes. Actually, would it be enough of a muscle change to? No, I don't think so. You see it, but you see him just like. Sadly, that is not needed.
Oh no. Can I ask for clarification? Why?
Just say I made some arrangements, Alex. And the training I need to do is special type. Sadly, you can't.
Okay. Well,
Trust me,
if it requires her
Phelan.
skill set,
I would have chosen you if I could have.
What are the? Actually, I guess it's too late now. But what are the requirements?
Well, the first is simple. You have like a very athletic body, so Zoro was immediate out in the begin with. Second, for me, it had to be a girl. That sounds a lot creepier, actually, now that I say that out loud.
It does. Do you mind giving context for that?
This requires a lot of explanation. Essentially, there are some souls inside this Warforged body. And souls can. Yeah.
Yeah, she like nods at first, and then she's like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. Some fallen students and my master are here. They talk to me sometimes. It's how I was able to transfer my memories into you earlier. Remember?
Ah, I see.
But yeah, and the person who I'll be training with in actuality is a girl. So Vincent was also out. And the second, no, second. The third requirement is they have to have intent to kill me.
I see. You're right that I would have found that unpleasant. So I suppose Alex fits this to a T then.
Yep, I hate it.
Is she just letting you... You said someone will be controlling her body, right?
Essentially.
And she's just letting this happen?
I said we worked out our agreement.
Ah, I see.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Too strenuous. Just annoying.
I see. Well, it's good that it's nothing too bad.
But but hey, if you ever want to train, I'm always here.
Hmm?
And I'll like put up like a fist bump.
She will bump your fist and say, yeah, I recently got some magic that can help me at least keep up with you guys when it comes to your attack speed.
Hmm.
You ever heard of the spell haste?
God, do I know about this drug known as haste?
No.
But like,
Wait,
but like, God,
what?
come on! I come from like
How?
a temple. Like,
cast-
you know,
it
someone
was
gotta be
cast on
juicing,
him.
you know?
He had a cast on him.
Your master would have told you about this thing known as haste. All right? It's
Haste.
a
on
way
monk.
for a fighter to ignore their true training.
But haste
It's
on
a
a monk.
crutch. Not needed.
I mean, you're right.
If you're truly training for self-enlightenment and strength, haste isn't needed.
But haste on a monk.
Yeah, and it goes, it's
I know
a spell
a
that
bit
essentially... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I know a bit about my spell, about that spell. My master had a whole discussion on that. He seemed to have a bit of a problem with it. Go ahead.
Well, if your master was, like... Some people might see it as a crutch that people can rely on.
Man, what a specific word you just used there.
Yeah.
And anyway, continue. Just joking.
Okay. Some people see it as a crutch that the weak rely on, but really all it does is it speeds up your movements and allows you to react faster. In other words, you attack more and you're harder to hit.
I'm sure we'll get a lot of use once we're out on jobs, so maybe not for training, but you know.
Oh yeah, not for training. What's the point of training with the crutch?
Yeah. But
You just sort of
yeah.
laugh.
Oh yeah. You know, for spellcasters, I don't really see a lot of them use swords.
Yeah, it's not exactly the most common thing. I'm first and foremost a druid, but my master, who taught me my druid craft, was a
Sword Saint. I think.
yes, she practiced the way of blue metal.
Oh, okay.
There's a
And-
Logan subclass that they like to that's a Logan class. Nat 19 stuff that they like to use here.
It's been already been mentioned before in here. Woo! And you said I already knew it. Anyway.
Yep.
She says she
80?
was a way of blue metal, and I'm currently in training to I'm not going down the same path as her, I don't think, but I have learned a lot from her.
What style are you trying
I
to go
never
for?
um how do I describe the style that I'm going for?
Don't look at me.
The style of combat that I'm going for is one that it focuses on one of its biggest moves is essentially how do I describe this?
By
You can
describing it.
attack multiple you can attack multiple enemies at once. It essentially focuses on speed and precision rather than heavy hitting. I figure with my combat style and my how my physique is, it would fit me.
Alright.
Only problem being, I have the techniques to some extent, but I can't use them fully because I don't have the energy I need. That's why I'm going to be searching for my master in the near future. Oh, Alex, you picked a time to leave.
What? The only advice I could give would revolve around, the energy that I use, key. But I'm pretty sure that stuff is different from that. But I can point
I've
in some.
been told that it's similar, but vastly different. It was really vague and
But I can point you in the right direction. Though, yeah, it could lead you down a different path, and I don't want to get in your way with that. But if you ever do find your master and they tell you some stuff, I can try to relate it.
I'm gonna be sending out some, well, I suppose the only way to refer to them is carrier pigeons? Or carrier falcons?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Messengers.
Trying to find her. Again, a spell that I can use to find people. Or to deliver messages. But I have to know where they are, so really I'm just gonna be guessing all around the Queen Cake Coast and casting spells.
At least well, if you ever need help training when it comes with more of the physical sort of stuff, I'm your guy.
I'll take you up on that. As far as like training my physical ability, it's actually what I've been doing at night. I normally go out to the beach and swim.
Ah, damn it! I can't swim anymore.
Wait, you can't?
Gestures to metal body. Well,
is he actually made of steel, or is he like? Because I know Warforged are generally made of a lot of organic materials as well.
Well, I guess I haven't tried out swimming. Well, in this body, when I got in this body, a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, I remember. Well, it's a thing to test out sometime. It's better to know when you're on a break rather than when we're in a dangerous situation and there's a body of water that we have to swim across and it turns out you sink like a rock.
Good news is I don't need to breathe anymore.
That sounds convenient, but also incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Efficiency-wise, great.
Just a lot of convenience and such that feel weird.
Can I do a quick thing with him before going with Vincent? So, all right. In fairness, Phelan added the stuff, but we're wrapping this up. We're
They
wrapping this up.
continue talking, I imagine.
Yeah, they continue talking, and then they head back to the house. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right. Vincent, go.
Yes, Vincent. What are you doing?
Alright. So, after the bath, he does what I messaged you about.
Alright.
And how long would that take, do you think?
If you're writing a lot of like detail and small precision stuff, probably a bit. But if you're just going through it, probably.
I'll go for precision.
Alright, so like hour and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, after that, I'm going to go collect my mask.
Alright. So you go up, you go downstairs, and you go to the mask maker, or you go to the wood carver and porcelain doll person. Alright. Yeah, you go there, you see the old man who's gonna fix your mask. Like, oh, you're back. That was quite a bit.
Yeah, sorry. Something took me out of the city for a bit.
Ah, that's fine, that's fine. I've had it here for a while.
I do want to say I'm sorry for how I acted. I wasn't exactly myself.
You were quite nice. What do you mean?
I feel like I came off a bit more threatening than I intended.
I'm old. I've lived through the war. You can't scare me.
I understand, but still that doesn't give me any valid reason for it.
I will say that you being self-aware about it enough is good enough for me. I appreciate it. Here's your mask.
Thank you. And how does it look, Daz?
It looks good. I don't have an image for it. And if you sent me one, I don't think I put it in here.
That isn't the other one I sent you.
Okay.
That isn't the one.
Okay.
This is the original design.
The porcelain mask that looks like... The design is slightly different now. Before you didn't have a mouth area, like a pseudo mouth area. If you've seen the anime Darker Than Black,
yeah,
that mask, that's what it looks like now.
Okay.
And the inside there's like cushions on the steel plating. There's like a wrap around, just like a wrap for you to put it around your head and ear. It's essentially a helm without it being a helm.
Okay. He's looking at like you really outdone yourself.
Hey. Listen, between you and me, we both know what you're using that mask for.
I'm not sure what you're implying there.
As long as you're keeping this place safe from all the little ghouls and ghosts that my nephew said he saw a long time ago, and no one believed him. As long as you're actually helping out, I don't care what you wear. People come into the city, take over the Kambaji district. A ghost stops most of the work from being done, and you move in there and act like nothing happened. There's talk about you folks. People try to go to the Kambaji district, but lo and behold, a ghost stopped us again.
If you don't mind me asking, who is your nephew?
My nephew died a long time ago.
I see. I'm sorry.
It's fine. But I do appreciate you asking. You take care now, okay?
You too. And I'll actually, I'll give him an extra 100.
He sees this and he has like one of those like paperboy hats, and he like resituates it on his head, and he sort of smiles at you. Thank you.
If I could trouble you for a bit of information, but how do I get to the school from here?
The school? I see.
Yes.
It's not that far away from here. It's a decent distance, but I'm sure you can manage. He would point you to the map isn't loaded for you guys, which is sad, but essentially southwest of this place where you're at, past he tells you to go past town hall, the downtown area.
Okay.
And there should be a building, a decently sized building, known as Dorney Publication School.
Okay. Thank you. And yeah, it's gonna go to school.
I see. Do you mean the college or the school?
Oh, that's
That's
I
the
should have
difference.
specified.
Yes.
Sorry.
Because the school here can go up to grades. It's from grade 6 to 12.
The American thing with the whole grades is still
Okay.
a bit iffy for me.
So let me give you in more simpler terms.
Thank you.
You can stay in that school from when you are around 12 to when you're around 18, 19 years of age. And each year you go up a grade. Grades are basically the level of learning you are in.
I see. Okay,
Yes.
then it would probably be the college then.
Alright.
Yeah, you'd be looking for university.
Yeah. There's a community college in this place, but if you want to go to a college, you gotta go to fucking Aqua Point.
I mean, I got nothing to do today.
Gonna go to Aqua Point?
Yeah.
Do you...
I'll leave a message back at the house.
Okay.
Basically,
What time do you come back?
what if it took me an hour and a half to do what I was doing? Go here, probably.
Took you an hour, I would say, how long do you bathe? That's a real question here. If it's 30 minutes, that's 2 hours of what you were doing before.
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
Alright, so it's 2 hours. It would take you about half an hour if you're walking to get to where this mass place is. About an hour, half an hour to get there. But we'll say you're taking a decent amount of time walking, so that's 3 hours in total.
So yeah, I'd probably be back at the house by 10:30 then.
Alright.
Okay, so we're still out working.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have seen the thing too. Alright.
I just right there. Then is Majula around?
Yes, she welcomes you back.
When the others get back, could you give them this, and I'll get back whenever I can, I suppose.
She nods.
Thank you.
Take
And yeah,
Take care.
Do my best. And yeah, I head to Aquabite.
On foot?
No, I'll find transportation.
Alright. Let me see. The bus will arrive at 12, but you won't be at the house. So by then, you know.
There isn't a train in this
No,
town,
there's
is
no
there?
train here.
Okay, then yeah, the bus.
Alright. You wait for the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now I'm gonna let you know this.
Yeah.
The bus is ever so slightly slower than normal car. Because it's a bus.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright. It will take you... You know what? I want you to roll me the D100.
Alright.
1. The bus breaks down.
38.
38.
Han, don't joke, because legit I could see that being on the table, because I would put that on the table.
It is on the table. That's number 100. That's 100. Nothing bad happens. Okay. So normal would be extra 30 minutes. Or, yeah. So 2 hours and 30 minutes to get to Aqua Point.
Alright.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to say we go on break. We're at 2 hours and 6 minutes of the recording.
Okay.
We're going to go on break. And yeah. Well, we'll see you. See you in a bit. Fuck you. Haha, I got you. Haha. Alright, now we're back.
Watch
Fuck
you
you.
again, He-Man.
Ha! Nice try, He-Man. You fool. Anyway,
I'm gonna
Vincent.
start doing that. Start recording now.
Vincent, we're back from break. Vincent.
Yeah.
So, buddy, you're gonna go to
Mhm.
Aqua Point.
I am.
You're gonna go to Aqua Point to go to college.
That's the idea.
I don't know why, but Vincent going to college just sounds like a movie, like a spin-off movie. Like,
Oh,
it's like a
Ernest Goes to
filler.
Camp?
It's like a filler anime movie where it's just like, yeah, just like,
it's like,
just
it's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
yeah, it's like it's like, where's Vincent? He's like, oh, I heard you went to the college. Like, I wonder how that's going for him. And then Vincent has to like fight off demons. There's a college love interest because of course there is.
To the
It's just a
wars.
3-part OVA.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fucking Christ. But yeah, so 2.5 hours go by. Get off on Aqua Point, and you begin your trek to the college. The college's name: Liquid State University. I know there's a pun because I remember
There's
laughing
so
at
many
this.
puns.
Aqua Point. Aqua Point.
Oh,
Liquid
that's
State.
it. Liquid
Yeah.
State University. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it as soon as you said it. I was like, it's an Aqua Point city and it's called Liquid State. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with you. If there, like, I know there might not be the most women in the college, but there's probably still quite a few. Like, there's still at least a few.
There's a bit.
I'm gonna be real. That right there, there's a joke waiting to happen, but
That's what the joke was. The headmaster's a beautiful woman. That's what the joke was. Nice.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh. Vincent.
Wow, you sure get over people quickly.
oh boy.
Wow.
Hey, different city. I'm fine.
Yeah, man, he's got a different girl in every city.
Listen, you know, my man's making plans. All right, if it doesn't work out, you know, don't call
Man, he
me.
needs a backup.
Oh,
Listen. You guys aren't dating. There's no date happening, and even if you were
Oh yeah,
dating,
there's no date.
like,
He's not even said anything. So really, there's
Exactly.
nothing.
Moving
there's
on.
nothing there.
Moving on. So you go
Like,
to
there's
Liquid.
nothing between. In fact, I see him more as like a. I'm not gonna say that.
Wow.
You know
wow.
what?
you mean?
All right.
So you go there.
Yeah.
And you go to. This is funny. I'm just wondering what you're gonna say to try and get to the college, the university. That's
Hey,
what it
I
is.
want in your college.
Hey, I want in, but you go. As the woman reception is like, "Oh, hello. How may I
Isn't
help you?"
summer?
Sorry,
There's people working during the summer all the fucking time. My teachers did it all the fucking time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the facilities in university
was-
and colleges are usually open during the summer.
It's mid-semester.
For the sake of what Vincent wants, I'm letting it slide. But continue.
Sorry, but I was actually curious, how to actually enroll here. Rather start going here.
Oh, you want to? We actually have
Sorry,
been getting. We've been getting
this whole
submissions
thing is new to
for.
me.
Oh, you don't say. Well, we've been getting submissions for this college for the coming semester coming up in September. Are you trying to enroll for September?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any prior schooling?
Not.
Do you want to set up an interview with the headmaster to talk this out? Do you have a parent, a guardian, school documentation you'd like to hand over?
That's a bit difficult. My parents aren't in the picture, and as for school, I was in and out of a lot of places.
I see. Well, if that's the case, I would ask, we'll set up a time for you to make an appointment with the headmaster to schedule and talk about your enrollment here. And how you would get in. You could test in, but that would be you can do a test to try and get into the college. But that would be of August 10th, and that's not a lot of time to study the material and etc. But you could always try. But once again, we'd need some form of guardianship to talk about it. And the only guardian you have, Vincent, legally.
Nope.
Wait,
Caleb.
he still has a legal guardian? Wait, he's not an independent?
Nope, Caleb.
Oh, Caleb just shows up, just like hello,
That is
hello.
not an option.
Yeah, you could.
Hello, I'm Vincent's legal guardian.
Hello,
just like
I'm
full on
Vincent's
still wearing the
guardian.
mask and everything.
He wouldn't wear the mask. He'd be like, "Yes, my name is Caleb Black, and this is Vincent Miller. I look after him."
Why does it look
there's
like
different
he's
names.
staring daggers at him? Oh, you know, teenagers.
Kids. You know
Kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on track. So she would tell you that.
So
You
when
do
can I
need-
arrange a
You need
interview with the headmaster?
She goes through the folders in her schedule. You could. You could on the 31st if you truly wanted to.
Check calendar.
31st of July. It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
But, yes, you can schedule an appointment then. You will need a legal guardian or some sort of.
I see. That's.
Have a good day, sir. She gives you the forms and such.
Yeah, I leave.
You do not take the forms?
If I need a legal guardian, no.
Hey man, we could. Hey man, come on! You're telling me you're not even gonna try and forge anything?
That's what I'm expecting.
No, because that could come back to bite me if you want to meet the guardian.
Alex!
I'm
Fuck that.
52. Well, actually, I don't have
Yes,
a lot
you're
of
52.
documents.
Your charisma's shit.
No.
Listen,
We
I
do
don't.
like the
I
whole
don't have a
Ferris.
lot of. I actually don't have a lot of documents. Actually.
No, we do
Hey,
the whole
Vince,
Ferris
Vince-
Bueller thing, and I just fucking chill on.
Oh my
You
god.
know?
Hey, Vincent.
Zora could work if she used illusions.
Oh my
I
god.
have disguised self.
Hello, I'm Vincent's mother.
Oh, I'm Vincent's
You
mommy.
do not know. You do not want to do that. Trust me.
Oh yeah, I know that would
No,
fucking
it's not-
set off
it's not
Vincent
whether
immediately.
I want to do that. It's whether you want me to do that.
But, assuming, do you take the documents?
Yeah, I'll take the documents.
You take the documents. And when you
Shit.
go outside, and this is the funniest thing,
Oh no.
you see
Um,
waiting.
I will say before I do, I
Okay.
do tuck them away.
Okay, perfect. You see waiting. You see Caleb.
Grandma? Oh.
Grandma? You see
I
Caleb.
thought like
Uh,
Gray and his grandma were gonna be there, and I was.
You
a
see,
lot of mixed emotions are going through him right now.
one moment,
And
real quick.
shit.
He doesn't have the dagger out. Both his hands are in his jacket pocket, and he's seemingly just sitting on the steps, waiting. Wait a second. Hold up. I'm pausing really quick. Don't say a single thing.
They're screaming at me right now.
Just
Remember
as I
public
said. Alright,
He knows where you live.
alright, back up. You see him sitting on the steps.
Yeah.
As he hears you walking, he gets up and he turns to you. So, what brings you to Aqua Point, Vincent?
Well, this is unexpected.
I should say the same thing. I didn't expect you to be here. I thought you would stay close to your assigned partner.
But well, we just got off finishing the job, and I thought with everything I might try something just for myself for once.
I see.
See how it pan out for me.
And that would be college, correct? Or university? Would it help you in what you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know much about establishments like this. For all I know, it could help me in some situations. Again, there's no guarantee. It's just a thought that popped into my mind.
He walks up to you and he grabs you by the shoulder and he turns you around to walk back into the university secretary office.
Okay.
Do you resist him in any way?
No.
Alright. As he pulls you there, the secretary's like, "Hello, ma-" and she sees you again with Caleb. What type of expression you got on your face, buddy?
He has a more normal expression, but he's gone back to sort of how he normally is with Caleb.
Alright, quiet.
Hmm.
She goes up to the office or the secretary and simply states, "I wish to speak with the headmaster this instant. I would like to discuss something for my protege." To which she looks very confused. To which Vincent leans over the counter and whispers something to her.
You mean Caleb?
Or Caleb. Why did I say you? Oh, because I see a lot of you and Caleb.
Mm. Also, can
Yeah?
I roll insight?
Sure.
When the pause before he says protege, I want to try and get a grasp on it.
Like, what do you... Like, what do you
How
mean?
does he feel when he says that?
Okay.
I'll use an inspiration.
Alright. Go for it.
Ah, damn. 12.
You can't get a read on it.
Okay.
For a moment, it seems like he's serious about it, but you don't know about Caleb. He's always been really good at masking what he feels in
Yeah.
a given moment.
I just feel like whenever I try and inside him, it's always with a natural disadvantage.
Caleb leans in and whispers to this woman in her ear. And Vincent, you see her face go stark white.
Yeah.
And she begins to sweat, and she gets up and she's like, "Right away. I'm sorry." And goes to the back room. Caleb stands there in silence for a good 2-3 minutes. Do you do anything in that time?
After this, I have something to request of you, if it's not too much of a problem.
What would that be?
I want to fight you.
You can't be serious.
I want to see how much stronger I've gotten.
You've gotten stronger, that's for sure. Me scoffing at you is not a way to demean you in any sort of way. I want you to understand that if we fight, you will not win. You have gotten stronger.
I'm not foolish enough to think I have a chance of beating you right now.
But to risk your own life in fighting me is dumb. Rest for the day.
Maybe it's the youth talking.
Rest for today. I'll fight you tomorrow. I have a conversation with an old friend today.
Understood.
As the woman, after 3 minutes, comes out of the door, the headmaster rushes in. She's like, "What do you..." And she sees Caleb staring down at her. And she says, "Oh, what can I do for you?" To which Caleb says, "I want to enroll."
Okay.
Hmm?
I'm sorry, but can I insert the headmaster?
Sure.
Just with that pause, I don't want to assume, but
Okay.
17.
What are you assuming, real quick? And I'll tell you if you're wrong.
She's just rushing out, just sees kids like, "Oh, hello."
A mixture of that and like this presence about him. It's like, oh, okay, but oh no. Was this awakening
okay.
something? Type of situation. Don't
Okay.
stare at me like that type of situation.
Alright, alright.
To which Caleb simply says, I want to enroll this boy here, Vincent, as I am his legal guardian, in which I will then also be relinquishing that and getting documentation to be an independent. But for the time being, I want him to enroll at Liquid State, as it seems like it would be beneficial for him in his studies. Is there any problem with that? As she looks at you, Vincent. Well, there's the need of documentation and all that. To which Caleb cuts her off and says, that won't be necessary. I'll get that all done. As he pulls out a card. You've only seen this once or twice, but now that you have your own Devil Hunter's license to compare it to, you notice that his isn't just like, like those plastic licenses. His is made out of this weird metal with what seems to be red orb dust inside of the seams.
Okay.
As he puts it on the table and shows it to her, to which she shuts up and nods. To which he picks up the license and says, "When will semester be starting?" And she says, "The semester will be starting on September 9th. Alright, he'll be there. You'll give him his curriculum when he gets here. Is that understood?" As she says, "Yes, it is." As Caleb walks past you and goes outside. To which both the secretary and the headmistresses, they're sweating, and they the headmistress seems angry that what she considers the blatant misuse of one's authority to get something done was used in this moment.
I am sorry for how he was just then.
Just leave, please.
Yep. Yep, I'm out.
Alright, as you leave, you see Caleb walking down the steps. And he begins to walk away, and he looks to you and he says, as he turns back and he walks to you and he says, "As a reward for doing something good and dealing with the problem in Yilang, your sister says hi."
Whatever expression he had just drops, and sort of look of shock on his face. Just, hey.
You'll be able to see her soon if you continue to do good. She's having a very wonderful life in the capital. You can most likely see her now if you really had the balls to.
So Taz,
Yes.
how long would it take me to get to the capital?
Days.
How long?
Days.
Yeah, how many?
That'd be on foot? Because
No.
there's no train that goes up there.
Ah.
There's specifically you can get there by getting to Terra Point, which there is what's it called? What are those pulley system things? I forgot what they're called. Gondolas.
Gondolas.
A gondola.
Ah, okay.
A gondola that takes you to Quincade Point from Terra Point, which is one of the only known ways to get there, except if you want to climb mountains, which is very dangerous because demons live in those mountains.
Well, those are just rumors, right?
Totally.
All right.
Caleb
I'm going
looks
to
to you.
learn.
Caleb looks to you and says, "To rush to something means death. You know this, right?"
Then don't tempt with something like that.
Ooh, that's a new expression on your face. I like that expression. I'll give you the exact address if you're able to do your next mission properly. I don't have one for you. You find that out, and I'll be keeping tabs on you.
Next mission success. You give me an address.
Yes. But I suggest you rest and train. You want to test out your skills on me tomorrow, right?
Better go find somewhere. And he goes off.
You're making me proud, Vincent.
There is a chill that goes up his spine when he says that. But he basically, I'm going to go look for a place to stay.
Alright. There, once again, you've been here before. You can find the
Mhm.
hotel you were at before, if you so deem it.
Yeah. And what time of day is it right now?
For you, it would probably be like 1:30.
Then once I have the room,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go look for a gym.
Oh, you're not gonna rest. We'll deal with that outside of game. But
I know, but just he spends a few hours.
few hours in the gym.
Yeah,
Okay, well, we could roll for that now, and I
and then
assume.
I'll
Are you training?
like
You're
rest.
like you're training, right?
Yeah.
Um. Do.
Now we
You
can
could.
show off our new fancy training system. I know.
Yeah. So what exactly are you training?
Strength.
Strength. Okay.
Pump that
I assume you know the
iron.
drill. The
Yeah,
notes for the training is in
for
there.
every 2 hours, it's a roll.
Yep.
Okay.
But you roll those and tell me how many hours you're doing, and while you're doing that, we're gonna cut to the others at the house.
Meanwhile,
Well, we're gonna cut to Alex. Hey, buddy.
Yep.
So you did the early morning shift of
Hi.
sorting out the books and getting sort of like things set. Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
As you do that, you can work.
Using inspiration.
Okay. As you do that, you can.
hey,
So you can roll another d20, and add it to that roll. But
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're supposed to add your intelligence also. Remember that.
yes.
Okay.
But Alex, how many hours will you be working at the library?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be working this shift.
This shift. So that would be
Mhm.
no overtime, no nothing.
No overtime.
So you're working 4 hours or so.
Mm.
Okay. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
It wouldn't be 7. It would be
8
11 is when the library
opens.
opened.
Okay, you're doing the normal shift. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so you'd be doing that. Roll the roll the d20 and minus that to the roll. But let me go look at the door.
Also, you don't add your modifier to the second 20.
Yeah. You just roll d20.
So that would just be -2.
So the normal shift.
Do I still add the nat one or not?
You have the nat one, yes.
Yeah, and that one doesn't
Add
doesn't
2, then -2. Essentially, is what happened there.
Okay, so that's what I got total 34.
Okay, mark that down. So you'd be working till 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, so you do that. All right, and $14 an hour. By the way, you didn't work at all this week, so.
Oh yeah, and she's basically doing this, and next week she's gonna be, she's going to be at the library a lot of the time, doing personal research. But I mean,
yeah,
only during the times that people aren't in there, because it's like you get a lot of downtime in the library.
During your time in the library, there are a lot of you notice there are a lot of teenagers that are scrabbling to finish their homework, there's over the summer work that they did not finish, and they're scrambling to do so, but they always get distracted staring at you because olive skin.
It's July.
Yep.
It's July. Looking at August, I'm like, it's like August 28th is when final projects should have been in already.
Remember, the internet's not invented yet.
We have books here. They can look through the encyclopedia.
Yeah, it wasn't invented yet.
But either way,
we have books. They can survive without the internet.
Back in my day, we didn't have the internet. Anyway,
looks at the 52-year-old who lived in the 1800s for a brief period. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of teenagers and kids coming in here. You do.
Are there any checks that I have to make?
Yes, roll me performance checks and persuasion checks, or a mix, either persuasion or intimidation, to try and get them to quiet down. But performance first. Do it.
That's a 5.
5.
On the
Nice.
Performance.
So as
it
you
could have been an 18.
Intimidation? Are we
No, that's performance. Intimidation is coming
right
in
now.
a moment.
Yep.
That's a 4 on intimidation.
So as you
as I'm trying not to hurt children, so I just want you to know that intimidation is multiple times of her just staring at them and not actually saying or doing anything, because she's just thinking of what to do, but then having to stop because no.
Yeah.
No.
So as you're performing your duties at your job, you're trying your best. You're trying your damn best, but to be that kind librarian is very difficult. So you're very off-puttish during this time, and a lot of people try to stay away from you. There are kids that find it very fascinating and find you very appealing to look at to the eyes. And noticing that, they're talking about you and they're loud, you stare at them, not knowing what to say. And they just get not creeped out, but they get what? Why is she staring at us? I don't know. Maybe she likes you. What? What? As one of the one of the nerdy kids with glasses says, no, what? No. As basically the bad influence friends tell them go say something to her, and they push him off the chair and forces him to talk to you. As he goes and tries to get a conversation with you.
Oh no! You're starting a conversation with Alex without any prior knowledge of her. Oh.
I want him to. What is he gonna say? How do I ruin him?
Hello, lady. Do you have any books on? As he turns back to his friends and they give him thumbs up. Do you have any books on mystical creatures and fiction?
22 on investigation.
You do find
The
some.
fiction section is over there. On in this aisle. Mythical creatures specifically, you want to look at the aisles at the shelf, and she counts the shelves. She basically goes from the bottom, this shelf, from this shelf to this shelf. I organize
Like
them.
meticulously explaining it to him.
Put the book back where you found it.
Yes, ma'am. As you see, he does so, and he's clutching his chest. You're not sure if it's because he's
Tell your friends to be quiet.
Yes, ma'am. As you're not sure if it's because he was terrified, or he's like, oh my god, I was able to talk to her, type of thing.
She just looks at the rest of the friends.
They seem to be in like
pushes up her glasses.
Yeah, the kids seem to be in grade like probably 12, around so. So just in that area where his hormones are kicking in.
Wait a second. Just gonna get up from my post, walk over there, and just like when I get up, I'm just going to, like palm the hunting knife from my ankle, or from underneath my dress.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to keep it hidden underneath the cardigan. As I walk over to them, I have a way to fix that bad intimidation, you see.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk to the middle of the rest of the friends. And I'm specifically going to go in between the ones that were pushing him.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you want someone to do something, do it yourself. Otherwise, I'll make sure to fix your lack of ball situation. And she just stabs the knife into the table. Just like full on, like overhead hammer fist knife into the table.
Okay. What I'm gonna need you to do is roll me a d20. Into the tower.
Into the tower?
Into the tower.
Oh, come on, Ruth. Be in the back. Come on, Ruth. Come on, Ruth. Be in the back.
Oh, Ruth's in the back. She's not here.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
so
then I don't
you
have to
do
worry about
this. Stab it down to the table. Your original intimidation was... Alright. You stab it into the table. And as you do, the kids just shudder backwards as they get their books up. As the kid sort of like... The kid that asks for the mythical creatures book sort of like clutches in his hand and hands it back to you and just like, sorry. And runs off.
I'm just gonna grab that one.
The boy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't let people push you around.
He slowly nods.
I let him go.
You can't tell if it's because he's scared, but his face is red. And you're not sure if it's tears, but his eyes is glistening, and he runs out.
I just pull the knife off the table, look at the mark. It's fine.
As Ruth comes out.
Just walk back to my post.
As you walk back to your post, Ruth comes out. Is like, so the shift's almost. Where'd those kids go? Got a lot quieter in here. Did you handle it?
Looks to her, stares for about 10 seconds. I took care of it.
Ah, just like I knew you would. I'm glad you started working here. Things have gotten a lot more quiet.
Stas?
Yeah?
I just want to point one thing out, and I said this during the break, but I don't think it was heard. Phelan is going to the library at some point after she.
Yeah, you're going to the library.
Yeah, but that's not now.
Okay. Yeah, you just said the shift was almost over, so I'm like, it's almost 3 p.m.
Oh, you're going to the library
All right.
now? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to the library like shortly after.
So yeah, that would have been
I got
earlier.
out of the bath.
Okay, that would have been earlier.
Yeah, that would have been earlier.
Would have been here for a bit.
Okay. Then yeah, Phelan, you get there.
Alright, then. Okay, so
I still handle that situation exactly the same.
Yep.
Yeah. Phelan's just over on a table off to the side, like reading a book. I'm training proficiency in history, by the way.
Okay.
You didn't ask my help? Okay. Fuck you then.
See, I was going to. I was going to. She actually, as she originally got in, she would have gone to the front desk and seeing Alex there.
Hello, this is the Dorney Public Library. What do you want?
To change into. Alright. She's wearing a new outfit. I subtracted the money for normal clothes, essentially.
Alright.
She's wearing a new outfit. Like a, I don't know what to call it,
Okay.
but it's what I showed you before.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no need to, get into it. But...
Yeah. She's I was just coming here to study up on some stuff.
There are only 2 people working here today, so I don't think we can have any tutoring services. Looks around at... But... Are you good to study on your own, or do you need a tutor?
She looks at you for a moment and goes, a tutor would be helpful, but I don't want to get in the way of your work if you would prefer me not to.
Hold on. Never mind. That's a -1 on a charisma save. Got it.
Nay, said God.
Are you busy? She sort of looks around.
She just gets up and puts a little sign in front of the post and just grab, and she just basically off the top of her head rattles off a small list of books for you to go and grab. As she just walks away and tells Ruth that she's going to be tutoring somebody.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I will help tutoring her and answer any questions. We're deliberately going to sit near a place where I can see the front desk.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ruth says, "Oh, what a nice young lady. Well, Alex is one of the best historians I've seen. She's incredibly good at research.
I think I've met her before, actually.
Have you met
Ruth?
Ruth?
I think I've seen Ruth before. I came here before once.
Might have been Tasha, but it might have been Ruth.
We're gonna assume
No,
you did.
it was Natasha that you saw. You saw a young woman.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
right.
mistaken. No, I think it was a young woman.
Either way.
Anyway.
Yeah, either way. She says, yes, Alexandra is a great, great person, and she's incredibly smart and agile in multiple facets of knowledge.
This hurts.
Alex, take
Hurts to
care
hear.
of her studies, and don't lead her astray with any, how should I say, personal opinion on the historical time you are teaching her. We do not need, you know, backlash. She's a nice woman, but I just want to be careful, you know?
More women our age need to have a good understanding of the times.
100%. I agree. Trust me, I do. But some people are very close-minded. But either way, you have your time. Have fun.
Thank you very much. I'll take care of this young lady.
And she goes back to organizing the books in the back.
Alright, there we go. Oh, I guess you got a tutor.
So, how long are you planning on training?
Me?
She'll only be able to do one set of training because she would have come in midway through my shift.
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 hours. Alright, roll it with advantage.
Alright. And this would be a history check, right? I'm not proficient in it, so it doesn't matter, but...
Yes, it would be history check.
And I'm not using any magic to aid me, because what's the point in that? History... Advantage... 23. I nat 20.
We'll add a roll another 20.
You're welcome.
Just a fast learner?
Nah, you just had a really good teacher.
Combination.
Wow.
Did you say
I'm
something?
sorry. You want? I'm
Roll
sorry.
the-
Do you want
roll-
that 18?
Yeah. Do you want the 18 or do you want to roll another d20?
Are you actually asking, or are you giving me shit about
Roll
not-
the d20. Just roll the
Okay.
d20. Fucking
11.
God.
I love
There.
this. So
Annoying
34.
ass.
You guys are
Yeah,
close to
34.
You guys are ridiculous. I love all of you. I love all of you. So yeah, 34 points to your history
Like, I'll
training.
take the 18.
You're fucking
But,
Alright. So yeah,
Would you
34
ever
points.
have you ever heard not to give your teachers back talk?
I didn't give my teachers back talk.
Sure.
I
But
didn't
either
say
way.
shit to Alex.
But yeah, you read up and you actually learn a few good historical bits. They don't fully retain, but you do feel like you've learned quite a bit. As
Hell yeah.
you're studying into getting that history proficiency, being a history buff is increased.
My what?
Alright.
You're studying into being a history buff has increased, meaning your history proficiency is going up. You're close.
Yeah. All right.
But yes.
So I assume in the afternoon Natasha comes and takes over the shift?
Yes, and funny thing about that, walking in with Natasha is
Oh,
Gray.
dear.
Ah.
Oh, my boy.
Natasha is talking with Gray. As Natasha's obviously having a good time talking with Gray. As Gray is like, yeah, I was just, gone for a bit. Oh, I got hurt, but I'm fine.
Oh, great. You look
yeah.
a lot more, buffer.
Hold
What's that perception for?
I was just to listen in on the conversation that they're having. The moment I hear Gray's voice,
By the
it's like,
fact-
You got not 20 to fucking eavesdrop.
no, and then the
Roll.
insights, and then the insights is so I got a 20 on perception.
You can hear them.
Yeah,
talk.
and then the insight is, this girl. What are you doing with the boy? What are your intentions with my Gray?
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
You can tell that.
You're lucky that we work together. And
Yeah, she, you hear her talk about like, yeah, you weren't here for a bit, and our, school's starting soon, and we also have to decide which college we're going to, also. So, there's that. And Gray's like, yeah, but you could always help me with the school work, right? Actually, I got a lot of people that can help me with school work now. She's like, oh, who could help you? He's like, That's a secret. As she's like, oh, you can tell me. As you hear with that. Do you have advantage on hearing? Do you have advantage on hearing?
I do.
Roll,
I do have advantage on
roll
hearing.
again. Okay, so 20. That's still enough. You
So-
hear you
20.
You do hear what seems to be her like hitting Gray's shoulder, like gesturingly and like holding on to Gray, and like pushing him in joking manners. Your insight though. This bitch is up to something. She has there's some reason she's doing this. What is this? There's too much emotion behind it. It's over exaggerated at times. It's almost deliberate. Gray's oblivious.
So,
I'm not gonna roll 'cause I'm not
as-
trying to pry into his life.
as that happens, I just stack my papers and put them down as I go.
Natasha walks in and is like, oh! As Gray's like, he says nothing. He looks at you and he's just like,
As just looks at Gray and like closes his eyes and fixes glasses before looking at Natasha.
But
hey.
looks up too. Like, oh, hey.
You look at Gray?
I know both of them.
Okay.
Because
Gray,
I've
wait.
met Natasha before, and I know Gray. So,
Yeah, Gray's
like, okay.
like, yeah, Natasha's like, oh, Phelan. Did you give her your name?
Yes.
Alright. Phelan! Nice to see you again. Were you sitting at the library once again? That's good. It's nice to see you again. Alex,
Yeah.
so my
This place
shift...
is a treasure trove of things to learn.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Mm.
So, and she says, Alex, so my shift is starting soon. Is Ruth in the back?
Yes, Ruth is in the back.
Alright.
Maybe you should step in the back with us.
Oh, okay.
Ruth isn't in the back.
Hmm?
Ruth isn't in the back.
She is.
Ruth is?
Yeah, she's sorting books in the back.
Oh, okay. And it's like, no. Ruth stepped out. Maybe me and you should go and get her.
The way.
Fucking roll that. Roll it.
Roll
I'm rolling
deception.
insight.
Roll deception, you son of a bitch. What are you trying to do to Natasha?
Nothing.
Roll
Come
deception.
on. No.
25.
Second,
25
what was
insight.
That was 11. That should be minus a D4. Hold on. I accidentally
Roll a
hold on,
D4.
I'll just make my life easier. Should I roll a D4 or should I roll?
I'll roll a D4. You roll a D4.
Okay.
It doesn't show a dice for Alex.
Yeah.
It doesn't?
No.
Not showing that they rolled.
Did you roll
Wait.
it?
Also, I should have had disadvantage. Anyway, all right. For some reason, it's not working.
Are you landing it
So-
in the tray?
Yeah. No, my dice is now all the way up on the tray, so we're just gonna reset.
If it's just there, then I didn't roll.
Yeah, it didn't roll.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
There you go.
She doesn't suspect a thing. Phelan, what does Phelan notice with this?
Oh, hey, you dropped a 20.
You've dropped a 20.
I did.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't-
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Bitch.
Damn it.
There's mild sinister intent behind her words.
Natasha, who rolled a 5, is like, oh, okay. Let's go then.
Actually,
Phelan,
yeah.
I would like
Chill,
to
yeah.
see you. I would like to see you for tutoring next week. Natasha, let's go.
She's like, okay, Gray, go find a seat and I'll help tutor you, okay? As Gray's like, sure thing.
I signal to Gray.
Hmm.
I stand up go behind Alex, and I signal to Gray to take her away.
Grace sees this is like, Natasha,
Caution.
Natasha, do you have to? I mean, Ruth seems like if she is, you know what I want some, Shilong? Actually, no. This is something I want Dragon to roll. Dragon, you there, buddy?
What?
No.
Yes,
I
Mayor.
want
What?
No.
roll me a D100 into the tower.
No.
Why?
Do it. Just do it. This has nothing to do with you.
Hold on, let me grab the. There we go.
As Grace like, yeah, Natasha's probably back soon, right? We could probably start studying. As he's trying not to make eye contact with you, Alex, at all. As thanks to that 27% roll, you see as Ruth walks in from the back. It's like, oh, Natasha! It's like, oh, Ruth.
I must have missed her when she came back.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I'll see you around, Alex.
I'll see you around, Natasha.
As Gray sort of like gets a chill up his spine, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, now you see why Phelan was signaling to you.
Phelan, you've done a bad thing this day.
You didn't see
Very
shit.
bad.
What were you? Okay, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're gonna do. That's the thing. But
Oh, what is he? You didn't see shit.
But-
I don't care. I did a good thing.
but at the end of this, Natasha, pushes, like grabs Gray's arm by the wrist and pulls him to a table. And Gray's like, "Oh, I'm coming. Jeez, ow." And they go sit down as Gray dozes off, or tries not to while learning, as Natasha like pokes him in the head to stay awake as you are leaving. Or you're probably staring at seeing this happen.
I stare at it for a moment before I just turn and leave.
Yeah. I'll be heading out too, cause
So you guys leave at the same time, and I assume are walking back home.
What do you mean leave at the same time? She was
Actually-
signaling somebody and sitting down, and
No.
I was what?
I'd have.
Natasha and Gray are sitting down. Phelan's leaving as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phelan, don't you have to put the books back? You don't
Don't
want to give Natasha more work, do you? Especially when she's.
You know what? You're
tutoring
right.
Gray.
If you were leaving immediately, then I would have been putting books back, so you wouldn't have done that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Fucking all right. I'm gonna
All right, fuck.
What's wrong?
nothing.
I
I'm
leave
gonna
for a few
go-
hours.
Oh,
Don't worry, you're not here. Don't worry, you're not here. You don't have to worry about this, friend.
By the
Sure,
way,
you'll be back on.
did Shilong and I see the letter?
I'm going to assume yes.
Wait, what letter?
Okay. What did the letter
Majula
say?
would have given you a letter saying, "Oh, Vincent went to Aqua Point to do something. He said he'll be back. He'll be safe."
Oh, so I saw that. Yeah. Man, that kid can.
The letter,
What does the letter
Yeah,
specifically say?
the letter says, "I'm going to check out the college in Aqua Point. Thinking of trying it out for myself. Will be back when I can."
As Majul hands you this letter, and she reads it. She says, "That's amazing. I'm actually really happy for him. He's going to assume."
That's really nice. Valen seems genuinely happy at this news.
Talon takes the letter, brings up reading glasses, and then looks at this.
What the fuck? She looks at you for a moment like,
Wait, hold on, let me do the joke.
alright.
Wait a minute, I never learned how to read.
Damn it! I knew it. I knew that was a joke.
Anyway, that was a joke. I don't actually do
I
it.
thought Shilong was pulling a bit.
Going.
Go.
But
Right, I don't know how to speak English. I only know how to read katakanji. Anyway,
but Shilong is like, good for the kid. Get some knowledge. I certainly need it, but I'm better hitting stuff.
Alright. This would have happened before Phelan went to the library. Assuming.
Hey Shilong, do you want to go out to the library? Nah.
No, I don't like reading.
Yeah, she would have told you, like, alright, I'm headed out to study at the library and all that. Gonna get that knowledge.
Alright.
But yeah.
Well,
I'd be cleaning up books.
Alright, and after you put the books away, where are you gonna go? Are you gonna leave?
I'm going to the locksmith's place.
Alright. You go to the locksmith's. It's like, oh, hello. But,
So he's actually here this time. Heck yeah.
yes, it's open. It's 4, and it's not Sunday.
Well, he was last I heard, he was traveling to the gambling city.
Right. He would have been back away a long time ago. Like before you guys showed up.
It's been like a week.
Yeah,
it's been over a week.
He's
So, yeah.
He's like, oh, hello. How are you doing?
So you're open today?
Yes, I needed a vacation. Worst decision of my life. All that money gone. But that's why we work.
Fuck up, Daz. I don't want to hear that.
It's Ignis Point, right?
Yeah.
She just chuckles. Yeah. My luck's pretty bad at Ignis Point too.
Yeah. But what can I do for you?
Oh, I was actually hoping to pick up some locksmith's tools. We have a lock at our place that's been jamming a lot, and I was hoping to try and fix it myself.
Ah, you're trying. So you know the trade. You know the trade. I assume.
I believe that was my job when I was with the Uriel.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
to an extent, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
'Cause
he's asking.
He never. Yeah, she nods.
All right. Ah, I see.
I used to do work for my I guess father figure when he was having trouble.
Ah,
So.
what a nice child you are. I might have a spare set of locksmith tools. Just give me a moment, if you will. And I assume by locksmith tools you mean thieves' tools?
Thieves' tools.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Just I don't want to walk into
Say
a
it.
place and be
Hey,
like,
do you
"Hey,
have
I want
shit for me
thieves'
to
tools."
steal? Can I have shit for you to steal? And he's just like,
Give it to me, or else.
Or else? These are very important set of tools. They are a bit pricey. $250.
I'd like to try to haggle that down a tiny bit, but not to a point where it's like I'm making a huge amount of.
All right. Roll me persuasion.
I just want to get in the habit of trying to haggle, essentially.
100%. Roll persuasion.
Right, I'm not proficient in that. I totally forgot.
We're requesting 3 hours.
8. So, not great.
I will lower the price to 240. They're very
Sort of
expensive
smiles.
items. I'm sorry, these are very expensive tools.
They're quite high quality.
Yes, they are.
So,
They last for a very long time.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll take them.
Alright. He hands it to you and he's like, I hope you fix the lock. Remember, if you want a change of locks, I can get them for you. I know a good friend in the capital. He makes these weird contraptions that when you put it on the door, without the proper phrase or key, an alarm bell springs out.
I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'll come to you if I ever want to get in contact with them.
Of course. Pleasure doing business with you. And I hope to see you again.
You as well.
Hope to see you again, young lady. As I'll put those thieves' tools in your inventory, my friend.
Yes, and I will minus 250.
240.
Minus 240. Right.
Alright.
Minus 240. I'm going to use that trick you taught us a little bit ago.
Gasp.
Okay. I did it.
Gasp. But yes, while you're going to the locksmith, are you going back home?
Yes. By the way, a thing I want to clarify.
All
I
right.
have been invisible while I'm traveling.
Good. So I don't need to roll. Okay, fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I've ticked off the 2 second-level spell slots.
Okay.
And,
okay. That is.
I don't know if
fine.
Alex doesn't actually know I'm her quarry.
She has an acute awareness of where you might be. It doesn't show where you are pinpoint, but you are in that area, and she knows you are in that area.
Yet.
Being the operative word, yes. But yeah, you make it home, and just before you get home, Shilong. Huh?
Yo, it's me, Shilong.
Yo, it's your boy. While you're inside, I assume you're meditating, right?
Yeah. Talk with Majul for a bit.
Majul would, yeah, that's exactly what I want to go to you and do. Majul would say, so, Shilong.
What's up, Majul?
I've been meaning to ask. What made you so fixated on wanting to be a demon hunter? What happened?
Oh, right. You probably don't know.
I don't.
Oh, well. I guess part of it's better than doing nothing, especially since I'm not really from this time.
Huh.
My time, when I wasn't at the temple, you used to hear stories a lot of, like, adventurers going out and, like, out to the world, across the land, solving problems, fighting hordes of creatures, such and such. Devil Hunter is just a different name for that, in my opinion.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. That's part of the reason for it, as well as I could have just gone the whole self-improvement route, but I don't want to feel like I'm not doing anything.
Well, I'm very happy that you're here. It may not have been the most fortunate circumstances for you, and I know this sounds very selfish on my end, but I'm very happy to have you around. You're like a family member. We both drink the same tea. My mom was from China as well, considering you're a martial artist and you speak Chinese.
Yeah. Hey. If I wasn't around, these knuckleheads would have probably gotten themselves in some worse trouble. So, I'm happy I'm here as well.
She smiles. And at this point, Phelan, you can arrive in at any point you desire. I assume you arrive in pretty soon after this conversation kicks off.
Yeah.
All right.
She goes uninvisible in front of the door and then opens it, walks in.
Rolling perception when you're outside.
All right. 23.
You don't notice anything.
Right, yeah. So I hop inside and do I see Majul?
Yes, and she seems to be having a smile on her face while she sits next to Shilong talking. And she notices you and she gets up and she goes and, walks and then gradually begins to hover to bow in front of you and say, "Welcome back."
Thank you.
And she...
Oh, it's good to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if this is the best time. Were you guys talking about something?
Yes,
Oh.
but not really something important in my book. I was just talking with Shilong about what his life was like before, and, we're brought to this point.
Okay. Well, I just, I wanted to make sure you weren't surprised, so I wanted to introduce you to somebody.
Oh,
Huh? What do you mean? She looks
oh,
at you.
well, I'm sorry to pop this on you, Majul, but Phelan had a kid over while we were there. It was very sudden for me as well.
What?
You, not literally. Not
Yeah, I know.
literally.
I know. I just found out this too.
Where's Majul's sheet? I gotta...
Really?
Yes. Where art thou, Majul? Yeah, they were Majul. Majul?
Sorry, I breathed in and I started choking.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Fail it. Shilong, just roll. What's your passive deception?
It's like a pass. Oh wait, it's a 12.
12? She squints as she literally just got a 12. And she squints at you. Really?
In the most technical sense, yes, but that's not in the way you might think. As she's going to wave a finger, and Eden appears in front of the door.
He like whispers to Majul. I think the term they're using nowadays is mana transfer.
A fuck?
Oh, as Eden shows up, she's like, "Oh!" Looks to Shilong. He's like, "What the? That's oh."
I'm just messing with you.
She chuckles and she hovers over to Eden, bows, and Eden looks at Majul. Eden being a sprite. Sprites are usually tiny, I believe. No.
Yes, but with how we're doing it,
they're small.
He's medium.
Oh, he's medium. Yes, he's a medium-sized creature.
You had basically said that he can change his size.
Yes. He's a medium-sized sprite. He looks like a male version
every
of...
bit her kid.
Yes, looks like a male version of Phelan.
A male, childlike version of Phelan. And she sort of in Sylvan says,
Eden, this is Majul. She's someone that lives in this house.
And she looks to Majul and says in common,
Majul, this is Eden. He's my familiar, and the reason that Shilong is saying he's my kid is because well, before this he was just a young fey spirit, but when I casted my spell, I formed a body.
He nods and looks up and down Majul. For a moment, he seems taken aback and then realizes, oh, ghost. Demon ghost. Human demon ghost. As he says in Sylvan.
Nods, and she says, she's good though.
He nods.
She's very nice.
And bows to Majul, and Majul bows back, and Majul says, oh, would he like some tea? And Eden nods his head yes, to which she goes to the kitchen, and Eden follows after her.
Wait a minute. He can understand her?
Yes?
She looks at that, she's like, huh.
She's a
Doesn't
ghost.
even pay attention to their kid. Just like Sheilong shakes his head.
The reason for that
She
being...
flicks you on the forehead. It has literally been a day.
So the reason for that, Phelan, is that she's a ghost. And she's also technically a fae spirit. And ghosts have a method of communication that is different from beings in the mortal realm.
I see.
So she is speaking, but in a way that she's
Transmits
speaking.
meaning rather than just saying words.
Exactly.
She looks at that like, okay.
But yes.
That's surprising.
Now, I would like to ask, real quick. Do you guys do anything else during this day?
I'm gonna try to find Alex.
I'm laying a trap upstairs.
I'm gonna try to find Alex.
Okay. Do you search every...
While you do that, this is some good tea.
While you do that bullshit. Oh, this is some good tea.
Do you want me to roll investigation?
Sure.
Yes,
By the way, all of the lights upstairs are off.
Okay, so can I have advantage?
Why?
That's a telltale sign of Alex.
That just
All
because
of
you
the
know
lights
doesn't
are
mean
off.
you have advantage, bro.
You don't know
Okay.
where she is.
That's fair.
So you go
I look
upstairs.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs.
So, Alex,
Wait, hey Daz, can you play the thing I put in our DMs?
Okay,
Oh god.
give me a sec.
He's
Give me-
holding the box with the thieves' tool. By the way.
All right,
Bless you.
this is fucking bonkers. Okay.
Yeah, see, guys, I'm fine. Good luck, Cheryl.
You're fine
Yeah.
because we never got to training today.
Yeah, we didn't get the training. That's the only reason.
Yep. I knew this would happen because I'm smart.
Next Friday. It's a little bit of just wait a little bit longer.
All right.
Uh-huh. Alright.
So.
I should probably turn up the volume, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is fucking creepy. Alright.
So as you go upstairs, Alex, what happens? Alex.
She walks upstairs, a box in her hand, and
There's a small bit of liquid just pooled, making sure that the lights are off and that they can't be turned on. Strange. There's a small pool of liquid.
did you break the lights?
No? You don't know?
You don't know.
But no, there's a small bit of liquid that's hard to discern what it is. Just pooling, dripping, just making a slight dripping sound.
Why are you so fucking creepy?
As the clock from one of your rooms is ticking away. Phelan, what do you do?
She looks around.
This, I will say, Phelan, your fight or flight mechanism is on at this moment. As you know, something is going to happen. You just don't know what. And
I
that's...
cast Fairy Fire into the room.
Okay. Fairy fire. Does fairy fire give off any light?
Yes, it makes items in the room...
It coats any creatures or each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or it outlines objects and people. Any creature in the area when
that
the spell's
fails to
cast also.
save. That fails to save.
Yeah. So should I target you with that?
You shouldn't.
Okay.
So as you...
She casts Fairy Fire into the room as many of the objects in the room start glowing with outlines, making it so that
Now everything in this
I
room
can
has
technically see.
Everything in this room has this eerie outlining glow. There's this dripping noise, and this wet feeling on the floor.
I go try to turn the light on.
Doesn't work.
Click, 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 click.
Click, click, click. Okay.
You hear a dragging from the hallway going towards our room.
Wait, our room?
Well, my room.
No, that's not what I'm correcting you about. It's going towards or away from?
Towards. You just hear a dragging sound in the hallway.
I look over. Imagine I'm coming up from the stairs. Let me actually get the.
Oh yeah, let's pull up the map.
I didn't think this would be happening. Alright. Here.
You know, I know you said you were gonna pump me, but I didn't think it'd be for my blood.
Jesus Christ.
We'll see what happens.
Terrifying. Alright.
So I'm assuming you're on the
Alright.
second floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The dripping is coming from the doorway, you know, right where that door is, you know, on the...
Like, all the lights upstairs are off, or just the ones
all the lights.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
No electric light is working.
I swear it would have been.
Okay.
Hmm?
It's shimmering.
God.
What's up?
So,
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay. So what do you
I'm
do?
gonna step forward. I don't have my sword with me.
You do not?
Oh, where did you leave that?
Actually, no. I would have put it in my bag. Never mind. I do have it with
Where's
me.
your bag?
She pulls her sword out of her bag.
Interesting.
My bag is with me.
Okay. Say, you just hear a small dragging sound from this general area.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
This is so funny.
I don't know if this is Alex or if someone's broken into our house.
Yeah.
Granted, either way, it's probably bad if she's doing this.
No, like, Phelan knows there are people downstairs, but just like, nah, I'm gonna see how this goes. Fucking horror movie-esque style,
Thing is,
goddamn.
it could be Alex, and you guys can probably hear if I get
You ever been chloroformed, Phelan?
Yeah, wow, this smells like chloroform. Okay.
So it's a 1.
Okay.
On our window. Stealth. 22.
Okay.
A peek around the corner.
Hey, Daz, can you whisper to me?
Yep, I'm about to.
Yeah.
I was about to say just failing to goes invisible.
I could do that. Hold up, I could do that.
You would have to give up Fairy Fire, by the way. Remember
You
that.
would.
Oh yeah,
Man.
that Fairy Fire's not really doing
I mean, here's the thing.
Fairy Fire.
Even if you do, you're still my quarry. I still know the general area where you are.
I don't know that though.
You're right, you don't.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I would still have to open the door, wouldn't I? Or is it open?
The door is open just a crack, and that dripping is just still.
This is the first time that my racial feature has actually come into play. Still, I spend a second level spell slot, turn invisible,
Okay.
and then I go through the door. I don't open it anymore, but a feature of my race,
Yes, you're allowed to go through
I
small cracks.
am able to fit through small cracks. Like, I essentially fail in, like, if she was visible, what would be happening was that she would, like, turn into this fairy dust, like, mist and, like, go, like, slip through it, but she just doesn't move. Looking around, do I see anything?
It is dark. You don't see much. Rolling perception.
There is a small sound you hear, almost like a bit of like almost something to try and mess with senses. It's like a scraping sound. It gets really loud, really high pitched, as if nails on a chalkboard.
Right now, Alex.
As if nails on a chalkboard, or maybe as if like a baby crying or a siren. It's like this really loud sound. It could even be knives scraping together or scraping against something.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that perception.
Hey Daz,
Yeah.
hey Daz, where would you say the radius of that would be?
Of the sound?
Like where do you say that would bounce off of?
Oh.
She's getting warmer to where I am.
You know, I'll let you decide the radius and bouncing off of where that be. This
I'm
is
gonna
fun.
guess you're here.
I'm enjoying this.
Okay, no problem.
I'm enjoying watching this.
So, you hear from right around, let's see, kinda, since, like where we are, it kind of bounces around. It's hard to say really where it's coming from, but it kind of bounces through, and all of the doors are open upstairs. They're just open a crack, so you have to open them. At least you would think you have to open them in order to get in.
Normally have to open them.
Normally.
You don't. You've never. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's this thing?
I'm going to our room first.
All right. That's where you see something moved out of, like where there was the trunk before, the trunks on the trap door. Those are moved, and one of them is open, whereas there's usually like a lock on it, like a small lock. Easy to break, but it's something. One of them is just open.
Okay. Okay, in case there's anything invisible, I'm going to be up near the ceiling.
How are you gonna open it from up there?
You said it's already open. I just have to
it's
look in it.
unlocked.
It's the lock is not on it anymore.
The lock is not on it.
Does it
The
look
lock
like the
is,
lock is broken?
The lock looks like it's just on the floor, just there. The key isn't in it.
I'm gonna look around this room. I'd like to make another perception check.
Alright, sure, go for it.
I got a 1.
Sorry. I wanted
going
to
out
just
of this
enjoy
room.
that moment.
So I'm leaving.
Oh, you're not even gonna open it? You're not gonna open it?
So I'm leaving.
Why would I look through your stuff?
Oh, okay. I mean, it's just unlocked, you know, that's never happened.
You actually, I'm actually gonna go out to the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and, I'm gonna move immediately after I say this. No.
Oh.
I'm fucking scared, dude. Like,
Oh, wow, this is awesome.
So
we live in a haunted house, and the ghost isn't even the scariest thing.
So, question, are you still invisible?
Yes.
Invisibility lasts
Okay.
a minute, right?
An hour.
An hour? Oh,
Greater
shit.
invisibility lasts a minute.
Okay.
And it just goes. Alex?
From my knowledge, talking doesn't break invisibility, yeah?
It does not. That's why I moved right after I said it.
We're almost reaching the 4-hour mark. Whatever
Alex,
happen has
if-
to happen now.
Yeah. Just goes. Is this your doing, Alex, or is there someone? Actually, no. No, there's no point in asking that. Yeah, no, she's not answering the first time I called, so I'm going back in the room.
There's a small smell of iron in the air.
I'm gonna open it from over here.
Oh, you're gonna open it?
No. That's
Just tell me. Just tell me. Just tell me. Just.
I'm gonna look at the other rooms.
Phelan. Just fucking okay. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm looking in the other rooms.
This is so stupid.
Okay. So you're gonna push the doors open, right?
No. You said all of them were open just a crack.
Okay.
Anything in here?
No, except you do see as if there's a small, like, it almost seems as if somebody left something in the middle of the room. Just a small vial.
Does the vial look at all familiar? Like maybe a vial that I bought?
Well, it looks like a strange vial. It has a small bit of liquid in it. Strange liquid.
Then I want to help you. I'm gonna be real.
I see. All right. Yeah.
You gonna pick it up?
I'm gonna look in here.
Do you pick it up?
Yes, I'll pick it up.
Okay. Okay.
The vial vanishes if you are watching.
The moment you pick up the vial, the door that you're in, the moment you pick up the vial, the door that's just behind you slams open.
Slams open or shut?
Open.
Slams open.
Oh.
I brush over here. Actually, no. I'm above the doorway.
You're above the doorway?
Yeah, I'm up, essentially.
All right. Yeah.
The fuck are you?
Since you're up, you actually do see there's an arrow plunked into the door.
What the hell? Like, from the inside or the outside?
From the outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this room. Where does it look like it came from?
You wouldn't know because the door swung open. You wouldn't know the trajectory.
Well, I
Swung.
know how open the door was before.
Door was open just a crack, and now it's swung fully open like it was slammed open.
Why is this? All right. All right. Know what? I'm going to drop. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna drop invisibility and I'm gonna cast haste.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Okay.
mark out. I'm gonna cast haste and using my action and hasted action, I'm going to I'm gonna make perception checks. I'm gonna take the search action.
Okay.
Can you do that with a hasted action?
Let's look it up.
I'll look at haste.
I believe you can attack, dash, or dodge.
Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to well, I'm gonna
By the
go
way,
over
did
here.
you open the trunk over there?
No.
No? Aw.
No. Yeah. So if nothing happens immediately when I go uninvisible, I'm leaving.
Wait, real quick.
Well,
Why are you still there? You're playing the horror movie stereotype. A white girl too stupid to leave when shit
So
looks bad.
So here's the thing.
haste, because I'm a fucking leave.
So here's the thing. The moment she drops haste, Alex drops from the ceiling and grabs her.
Fuck you! Why didn't you say that before instead of making me worry about, like, oh, what action am I gonna take? Fuck you.
Because I was waiting to see what you were going to do.
Yeah,
and you just wait for the right moment.
We're not gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Now,
so yeah,
here's the
Phelan,
thing.
after
Grapple
she
check.
casts haste, move.
I'm gonna
move
grapple
over
her.
here.
Yep, but as soon as that happens, as soon as invisibility drops, you try to cast haste on yourself. Alex drops down and grabs you. So stay there and oppose checks.
Okay.
This is athletic
Now-
acrobatic, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna roll. Should I roll mine? Should I roll it in the tower or no?
Both you roll yours in the tower.
Okay. So. That's.
Let me know if you're using inspiration.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna click one. I'm gonna just click an inspiration off.
Okay.
Alright, acrobatics, let's go.
Are you using any inspiration?
No, I got a 19.
Oh, I asked for in the tower, but okay, Alex, you put yours in the tower.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry.
No, let yours be known.
No.
Alex, in the tower.
Okay. No
Roll with
problem.
advantage because you're giving up an inspiration. So, do you have any devil dice you might want to add to it?
Yes.
Alright.
Just.
Why are you so motivated to get this?
So, well, it says 3, but it isn't rolling. So,
Roll.
should I roll again?
Uh,
No, I'll just put a d6 into the tower.
Problem solved.
Alright. Whoa. So with the original 17, you wouldn't have gotten her. But with that added plus 5 from the devil dice,
Oh, damn it!
you grab onto her and pin her down to the ground.
It's
As
because
there's
I'm
just
blind.
like,
Yep.
and as there's just immediately like her eyes seem to be glowing, and there's a smile on her face. As I'm gonna immediately try to feed her truth serum.
How are you going to do this? You gonna force
She's
feed her?
I'm gonna force feed her a truth serum.
Alright, Phelan, I need you to make me a constitution check. Alex, roll me a constitution.
I don't get a chance to like dodge this or anything. I am hasted.
You are grappled.
It's a constitution. Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. So you're fine. You're fine.
So, both roll these into the tower. Alex, roll me a dexterity check.
Got it.
Sleight of hand, if you will. Phelan, you can roll me an acrobatics check, and I'll tell you to roll constitution or not. Both rolled into the tower.
Alright, both into the tower.
Was that sleight of hand?
Yes. You guys want to add anything to this?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
Alright. Phelan, you try to squirm out of this, but as this happens, Alex pries her mouth open with a 22 and pushes down the truth serum. As Phelan, you got an 18. You have the same modifier, but you rolled 4 less.
I see.
As you
Alright, I'll make a con save.
make a con save for me. And
Into the tower?
yep.
As there, you actually hold on. Hey, Daz, can I have advantage on my charisma save?
Sure.
Did you drink the blood?
Thanks. Well, that's not amazing.
Okay.
I mean, it's more
There's a smirk on her face in the darkness, as her face is right above yours, and the tanto that you gifted her is right around your belly.
Okay. I'll roll that con save.
Come on. Come on.
You got an 11, Phelan. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh!
As you drink it down, unfortunately, as you can't tell a word of a lie. And
I mean, I didn't intend to anyways, but fuck!
but we're gonna cut away from this.
Hi, we
You
should
kidding
probably
me?
change the music. We should probably change the music. Ooh.
Is this gonna be like an out-of-game thing? Should I be scared?
We're gonna cut away from this, and as we cut away from
Fine,
this,
we're fine.
we're gonna be ending
Moving on.
games soon. But
Yeah.
we cut to Majul and Shilong talking, having fun, drinking tea and explaining, as Eden is also like talking, walking around, as Eden's also drinking tea. As we cut down to the basement level where Zora is conscribed the final pieces of this spell, as she uses this cauldron in this witch-like ceremony, as these spells and flashes of like fireworks shoot out, as an explosion with this skull that turns into a heart fades away as she takes a vial of it and looks at it with a smile. Does Zora say anything while this is happening?
No, she's just grinning to herself.
And as that happens, we cut back to Vincent. After a hard day of working out, he has mixed feelings on what's happening in his life, but he has this, I'm assuming, sense of resolve that makes him want to kick Caleb's ass even more. As we're going to end on the scene of Alex, who I assume, and tell me if I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm.
drank blood.
Alex. Alex has been meaning to corner Phelan for a while. Alex did not drink the blood that she got. At least not all of it.
As we cut away from Phelan being hasted but unable to move, with Alex over her smiling as Phelan is drugged with a truth serum. And that's where we're going to end session.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that's gonna be an out-of-game thing. Got it. All right.
Sure, if you want it to be. I
Or it
might
could be at
want
the start of next session.
or it could be the start of next session. But whenever this happens,
I'm gonna be real.
whenever this happens, I have to record it.
Got it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
What's wrong? What's wrong? I
I
told
really
you,
hate
Chiro.
that we ended up there.
I told you, Chiro. Yeah, because you hate cliffhangers. Told
Yeah,
you, Chiro.
now I'm gonna have to get scared again.
Don't worry, don't worry. I can help you with that. Oh, I can help you with that.
Well,
I literally right before
Well,
Dad said we were ending, I sent him a message. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start making a love potion."
yep.
So I don't know.
Well, good luck, Chiro. It's been nice knowing you. Better you than me.
So,
let me
Chiro,
change-
just
Oh.
idea for future, Chiro.
Yeah, I was gonna get the fuck out of there.
No, Misty Step is always a good spell.
you know,
Druids don't get Misty Step.
They
Take
don't.
the
It's
feet.
stupid.
Take the feet.
No, I already
Take
have
it.
all my feats planned out.
no. Stop it. Don't you have Thunderous Step? I think you get that. I think.
That would damage the area around me.
So?
It is
That would
6:30.
break through the floor.
It is 6:30. So I hope you enjoyed watching this.
I want to go longer.
I know. I'm sorry. On Fridays we will. There's a promise.
Wait, what?
No, the thing is, I can go longer today.
Really?
I'm off work tomorrow because bank holiday.
All right,
I
wait.
mean,
Mm,
we're gonna
OVA
be
side
having shorter
session. What
sessions.
happened to Phelan?
Yeah, we're gonna be having shorter sessions from now on Fridays. Remember?
that is true.
Wait, what?
Well, on Fridays it's going to be like
Sessions are-
3 to 4 hour sessions because we're going to be starting at 6:30 on Fridays. But all right, if we want to keep going, give me one moment. I'm going to stop this recording and go into another part 2 recording. It's only if we want to keep going.
Smart.
Okay?
I'm
So,
going to keep going.
see you for part
because-
1. Wait, see you for part 1. If there's not a part 2, then this was it. See ya next session.
If there's
But-
not a part 2, I'm dead.
yeah, Phelan died. Okay, bye.